right, we are live now. We just wait for the party to show up. Where's all the party people? See any party people over there?
No? Party people.
They're in the house. We got party people in here.
Why didn't they answer me when I yelled? Party people.
I don't know. Let's see. Shout out to the first 5 people in here. There's already 5 people. Yo, we got David Inman. We got Charlie Beats. Oh, here they come. Ronan, Mr. Lunatic, Bonita Creek, and it's coming too fast. That's officially too hard for me to keep track of. But don't worry, guys, because we are going to take our time, and we're not going to rush through this because we know that a lot of you guys have questions. We know a lot of you just want to hang out and chat, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Plus, I'll probably mention this a few times throughout this live, but we've got some products to give away, some really, really nice stuff, starting with these knives. This is from a company called Trained Monkey Blade, and these are some of the nicest knives I have ever seen in my entire life. They come with their own custom molded cases. What do you call this? The case? I can't remember what they call the custom molded case, but it's really nice. It's like a hard plastic, and we've got a boatload of this stuff. Like, look at this, guys. I'll pull up. This is just like a few of the prizes.
Ghostwood handles.
Ghostwood handles. Look at this, guys. It just keeps on coming. I still got another handful. Keep on coming. Got another handful over here. These are not cheap Chinese knives. These are made in America. In fact, made right down the street from where we're at by one of the best forges I've ever seen in my entire life. These guys build some really high quality stuff. We're also giving away some apparel. We're giving away some jump boxes. We're giving away all kinds of stuff. We have got tons of questions rolling in, guys. So the way this is going to work is we are going to, we got the whole team here. In fact, let me show you what we're working with. We got
hi team.
Diesel Dave.
Hi.
We got Alex. We got Hans, everybody's favorite. We got Jaime, and we got Big Caleb Perkins. And so basically what we're going to do is these guys are going to be screening a lot of the chat that comes in to make sure that we're answering some of the most relevant questions. Okay. And then also to make sure that anybody who wants to participate or has something to say or, whatever it is, we're going to try to get to all of it. Keep in mind, there's thousands of people in here. And so obviously we won't be able to get to everybody, but we're going to make an effort. Hey, thank you, Mad Jack 815.
What do you say?
He just gave us a $9.99 gift.
Oh, dude,
that's huge. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate that.
Now
yeah.
we're streamers.
Yeah, now we're streamers.
Yeah.
We are officially joining the streamer club. So let me I'm gonna roll back up through the chat, guys, and try to start with some of the also, I forgot to mention, we're gonna play another game where we're gonna be doing some trivia. So we're going to do a couple different ways. I'm gonna ask a question, a trivia question, and then the first correct answer that I see pop up in the chat is the winner. And it's going to be really hard to track because you're all going to try to get on there really quick, but we're just going to go through and scroll up, and whoever gave the correct answer in the very first in the chat, you will win. And then we're going to randomly call out some people. So for example, if I'm looking at the chat list and I see, let's see, Jason Cruz, he's a licensed drone pilot. If I say, hey, Jason, here's a trivia. You got 10 seconds to answer it. And if you get it correct, then boom, you're just going to have to drop your answer in the chat. Make sense? Everybody understand? A lot of questions rolling through, so it's going to be hard to keep track of. Let's see. I'm just going to answer a couple of the few questions that roll through right now, just off the kind of the cuff. WTB Man says, did Dave Sparks spend time in the Provo MTC before heading off to Bolivia in February 2004? As a matter of fact, I did. WTB Man, did you spend some time there at the exact same time? Because I was in Provo MTC for, I believe, 3 weeks. And then I went to Lima, Peru MTC for another 6 weeks, I believe. So I was definitely there in February. I left on my mission February 8th or 11th.
It was
8th, because your birthday is
what's the
8th. Yeah, I left on your birthday. All right. You were there too then.
Yeah.
Caleb Perkins, he was also there, just in case. Keep an eye out for WTB Man if he responds. Anybody that I call out, if you see him in the chat, go back and talk to him. Oh, JP. Hi from Belgium. Love your videos. €5.
Ooh, Belgium.
Just give us €5, bro.
Dude, that's like
High five.
$19, man.
That's yeah. With our exchange rate and inflation right now, that's a good chunk of change. Oh, we got Mr. Llama. Oh, $2.79 Canadian. Come on, man. That's like 47 cents.
Yeah.
Just kidding, man. Thank you so much. Honestly, appreciate that.
chat now?
What's that?
Oh, God. Never mind.
W's
I thought we were streamers.
W's in the chat, guys. So
W's in the chat. That's what you say.
yeah, I don't know what that means, but is there? We got W's in the chat.
What does that mean?
W.
How do we? Somebody said slow mode. Do we do slow mode?
Oh yeah, you gotta turn on your chat slow mode.
Oh, you know what, guys? I think we're gonna try to do the chat slow mode. I don't know if it'll let me do it, but let me see. Hey, Sean's crazy world. I have no money to give, dude. Don't worry about it, man. That's not what we're here for. We're here to hang out and chat with you guys, and we're gonna give you some free stuff. Oh, we got a lot of W's in the chat. Look at that. What's
Oh,
up?
To the chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then when,
I hate to
and
break
then
it to you.
when
We
they
got
give you stuff, you gotta say.
we got an L hands in the chat. I'm pretty sure I know what that means. Do we know how to turn on slow mode? Anybody? Sorry, guys. We are we don't do a ton of
You
streaming.
gotta do it in your settings.
And by not having a ton, we
I
don't
don't
do
want
any
to stop
stream.
this stream for slow mode.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna see if I can slow this chat down because it is
We got
definitely cruising. We do have plenty of time.
Holy. Yeah, you need slow mode, bro.
Slow her down,
$19. Warren, $19.
Bro.
Jeez.
I mean, these people,
$1.99?
you guys are ridiculously kind and generous.
Thank you very
And
much.
do you know how to do it? I
mean,
got
we could give each other
I got the
money
IT
on
experts over here.
it. The first for me.
Dude, we got some great people in here. I love this. And those of you who are here, we're
Hands, show 'em your
gonna
feet.
we're gonna hook you up.
Give
Take care of you.
Just give something away right now.
I will. I'm gonna. You know what? I am gonna do that
Just, I mean,
As
we're
soon
not in
as-
slow mode. Give something away.
as soon as Alex.
You want to do the gifted. Give freaking Warren Team DLZ.
Just tell me which one you want, and I'll put it in front of you.
It's also live, by the way.
What was that?
Separate than this.
Let's send you this.
Yes,
Let's do
separate
Let's
than
do the gift.
That's Instagram.
Oh, hi, Instagram.
We're gonna have to probably just roll it, right?
We're
How do
very
we-
new.
It's not letting us go slow mode. That's all right, guys. We're gonna just do our best to keep up. Wait, is it? No, it's still cruising. Who did you say, Hans?
I'm texting over to you.
All right, we're getting guys. We're gonna pick one of our first random winners. You ready for this? This is literally just somebody who's in the chat, hanging out, being cool. He just gifted us. You know what? You gift us, we gift you. And let's see, ready for this? We've got Warren Team DLZ. He says you guys are super streamers now. If you guys can see that, maybe you can, maybe you can't. That's who it is. Mr. Warren, you are the first lucky winner
Of the knife.
of a trained monkey blade. Are these the ones they made out of our coil springs?
Yes.
So, guys, what's even cooler about these knives is we buy a lot of military trucks and parts and pieces, as you know. And I bought a bunch of really like big MRAP axle assemblies, and they have these giant coil springs, biggest coil springs I've ever seen in my entire life. And this blacksmith came to us who makes these knives, and he said, "Hey, I can take those springs and turn them into knives." And I was very incredulous because these springs are the hardest steel I've ever experienced in my entire life. Turns out he made us a bunch of really, really cool knives. And this is the hardest steel and hardest knife you'll ever experience. So, Mr. Warren, Team DLZ, you, my friend, thank you. This is your knife right here. I'm going to set it aside for you. What I need you to do is send me an email, info@heavydsparks.com.
Yep.
And Warren, we will redeem this. You'll have to prove that's you and your channel and all that, but you guys get it. Now, we're going to get back into a few more questions. You guys are just rallying on these questions, and I love it.
You know about the Vitality? Are you following the Vitality stuff?
Oh, the Vitality, a little bit.
Talk about that a little bit because that I think.
Here's the thing. I've seen.
Explain what's going on for those that don't know what's happening.
Well,
I don't-
Vitali is like an OG YouTuber and one of those pranksters. Like his whole shtick is shock factor stuff. He does pranks and everything like that. Well, turns out he was in the Philippines, right? And he decided to do a prank on a security guard, I believe. It was kind of a harmless little prank, but apparently the Filipino authorities didn't think so because he is facing some serious charges. I think it was like 10 years in prison, or
Really?
it was like 10 plus years in prison there, and they are like throwing the book at him. Why did somebody ask about that?
Yeah, a few people have asked about what's your thoughts on Vitality. So
My thoughts on it are, here's the thing. Don't go to foreign countries and mess around, because the fact of the matter is you have no control over there. And yeah, the US can step in and help and stuff like that, but they don't do that for everybody. I know a lot of people who have gotten stuck in legal trouble in foreign countries and never got out. I know multiple people that have gone to Turks and Caicos that had hunting rounds in their bag. One guy had like literally a discarded shell from his hunting rifle. It didn't even have any like live ammunition or anything. It was just the brass. And they locked him up, and I still don't know if he's got out yet. They were looking at like multiple years of jail time just for having that in his bag. So they don't mess around. So that's my thoughts on the Vitality thing. We got
Go to Lake Havasu.
Wyatt asked any advice for small YouTubers. My advice to small YouTubers is prepare to have it suck for quite a while. What I mean by that is you're going to have to grind and put in a lot of work with what seems like zero results, and you got to be consistent. So my advice is be consistent, like be absolutely consistent. And also don't try to be everything to everybody. Find your niche, find your shtick, find the thing that you're passionate about, and talk to those people. Because if you're passionate about it, people who are passionate about it just like you, they're going to see that, and they're going to find you, and they're going to become this loyal community. And then from there, you can start to build up your audience. But don't try to go be, one of the big, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, somebody who's like talking to the whole worldwide audience right off the bat, because it's hard and it doesn't always work. In fact, it rarely works. So don't go for the Mr. Beast route. Go for just a small little niche community and then build it from there. So that's my advice. Let's see. What other questions we got? Oh man, there's so many. It's hard to pick through these. Where's the boater home? I knew someone was going to ask me about the boater home. The boater home is currently sitting at our shop, and honestly, we haven't really done much with it since we last took it out last year to do the kind of the maiden voyage and the test run on it. And the reason for that is because when we went out that time and tested it, it actually worked really well. Surprisingly, everything was awesome. I'm pretty confident, though, at the end of our testing, one of the motors went out, and 90% sure it needs to be replaced. So rather than just go find another replacement and spend the money on doing the same motor, we had talked about doing upgrades. So the reason we haven't touched it yet is because the van that it's sitting on, the van chassis, is pretty much beyond repair, and it's actually a very unique setup. It's a front wheel drive setup out of a Tornado, Oldsmobile Tornado, I think. It's like a front wheel drive, big engine V8 car. But it has to be front wheel drive because there's no room for a drive line to go back, because the back half of the vehicle is basically a trailer. So it's currently sitting at the shop. We may try to bust it out this summer, not do a full build on it yet, because my thought is if we're going to do anything with that, with the boater home, we need to go pretty much all the way rather than just like fix little onesies and twosies. But with that said, I think we might try to do just enough to be able to get it back on the water, just because the boat itself is one of the coolest things I've ever ran. Like, it drives really nice. It's really comfortable. And like, it gets more attention than any vehicle we've ever had. Pretty much people go bananas.
Ask them if Ashley should do the Cletus wife race, and then
Yes,
type yes or no in the chat. Just say, should my wife do it? Yes or no. Everyone's asking here, why isn't Ashley doing the race?
Oh, okay.
Wife race.
I'm typing it.
Ask them, type yes or no.
Okay, yeah. So Hans saw a question here pop up, wondering whether or not you guys may have seen Cletus's all wives Mother's Day race, and so Hans says, should Ashley do it? My wife Ashley, put her in the race. So type yes or no in the chat, please.
I need to log on so I can type yes.
Let's see.
You gotta
Okay, here's a question for Caleb, because this is a question that we get a lot. It's kind of like a customer service question. Chris Wilkins, I have a question. I did the order that was supposed to have anywhere from $1 to $1,000, and my order didn't have anything in it. Just curious, Caleb. Caleb is in charge of customer service and your customer experience, and we get this question a lot because people order during these giveaways, and sometimes the cash isn't there, and there's a number of different reasons. Number one,
did you order during the correct time frame?
Yeah, that's the most common problem we have with that. Is we have very specific windows, like Thursday at midnight until Wednesday at midnight. And if you don't enter during that very specific window, like even if you're off by a few hours, it's not us that chooses to reject the order. Our system tells us automatically whether that order is placed there. And that's where we have to, the system just does it. Number two.
Second, was it Sparks Motors merchandise or was it partner?
Ooh, that's a good one. So on our website, Sparks Motors Official, the cash in every order only applies to Sparks Motors merch, whether it's a shirt or a hat or some of our gear. But if you buy like a Yankum rope or one of our, third-party vendors parts and stuff, like something that's not our brand, that's not included in the cash in every order. And the reason for that is it's not because we don't want to, it's because from the fulfillment side, we're not capable of doing that, because all of our stuff ships out of the one single warehouse, and that one single warehouse is capable of putting the money in the order and keeping track of it. Some of those items we have drop shipped from different, companies and stuff like that, and they don't have the ability to track that. So if you ordered something that wasn't Sparks Motors gear, then the website says that only applies to Sparks Motors gear. So you may have missed that.
But if you did that and you didn't understand that, please chat us in. We'll get you 100 extra entries for free.
Yes. So Caleb's saying if there's misunderstanding and you, for whatever reason, you didn't get the cash in the order, whether it was for one of those reasons I mentioned or something else, shoot us an email to, CS at
SparksMotorsOfficial.com.
CS at SparksMotorsOfficial.com. That's our customer service line. Regardless, we want to make it right. We'll give you entries into the giveaway, like 100 just free entries, just because, your experience there. We want to make sure everybody gets a good, has a really good experience with us. Customer service is something that is really difficult, guys. Turns out it's really difficult to manage customer service, especially with the way we do business, because we have these giveaways that have a huge spike in sales and then they kind of like drop off and then a huge spike at the end. And so trying to take care of that many people in a short period of time, stuff naturally will slip through the cracks, but it's a high priority for us to take care of and make sure that we make everything right.
Hey, Brent Wilsey wants to know if the Mega Ram Runner is going to make a comeback.
Ooh, Brent Wilsey is asking if the Mega Ram Runner is going to make a comeback. And the answer to that, this is a frustrating one for me, guys, because the Mega Ram Runner, along with a few of our other very famous trucks. In fact, you know what, real quick, since the Mega Ram Runner has been out of the spotlight for so long, some of our YouTube audience may not be familiar with it. So I want you to drop a comment in the chat right now. Give me a Y, like a yes, if you're familiar with it. Give me an N, as in no, if you're not familiar with it. Let's kind of get a quick gauge of how many people. JP, what's up? Thanks for the €2. It's a pretty mixed bag right there of yeses and nos, which doesn't surprise me because we have not really done much with the Mega Ram Runner on YouTube. And the reason for that is because when we got sued in 2016, we got sued by a group of doctors as part of a environmental protection group here in Utah called UPHE. They're not the EPA. They're not a state or federal agency. It's a private group who kind of goes after people that they believe are polluting. I've got a lot of thoughts and feelings about them and their cause and what they do and how they do it. But in that lawsuit, any vehicle that we owned that had the emissions tampered with had to immediately basically be stopped driving and had to be parked and put in storage and put away. And the Mega Ram Runner was something that when we bought it, actually, the emissions were removed from it. We bought it at a salvage auction and the previous owner had already deleted it. So we kept it that way. But the reality is that truck was never meant to be an on-road truck. It's meant for shows and off-road. And so like the off-road exemption that people always talked about with, emissions parts really did apply to that truck, because it's not like it was cruising around town on a daily basis, driving, blowing smoke everywhere. And honestly, I don't like blowing smoke anyways. I hate it. I don't like rolling coal. I don't like that. It's unnecessary. It's not good for your truck. It's not good for the environment. And I just feel like clean diesel performance is a much better route because it pisses less people off. It keeps the environment healthier and cleaner, and it just looks more responsible. So to answer your question, I've played with a lot of different ideas with the Mega Ram Runner and what we can do with it. But before we bring it back, we have to either put the emissions components back on it or convert it over to something completely different where it doesn't have the DPF delete and stuff on it. So I've played with the idea of doing like a diesel hybrid drivetrain. So like a big diesel, like a locomotive, a big diesel engine with electric motors. So it'd have like instant torque and horsepower. It'd still be diesel powered, wouldn't have to rely on a battery, but that would get rid of all of the emissions, problems that we have with it. So that's something that I'm kind of playing with, but yeah, it needs to make a comeback because as Brent Wilsey mentioned, Brent Wilsey knows all too well what's going on with that truck because he's actually helped us put it away in storage and keep it hidden, because of the lawsuit. And I'm not talking hidden, just basically kept it in a safe place since we haven't been able to drive it. So, Brent, Let me know if you got any ideas, but I'm still playing with the idea of maybe a diesel hybrid. Not sure. You guys let me know what you think.
Giveaway knife. I just sent you a text of people that you give a knife to. Pick one.
Okay, we got another knife winner, guys. Ready for this? All right.
You need those names.
Ooh, okay.
No whammies, no whammies.
Mike McMullen.
Mike McMullen.
You typed yes for knowing the Mega Ram Runner.
Mike?
You, my
Mike
friend.
McMullen.
There you go.
Good guy. Good guy.
This is your knife right here, buddy. Look at this. Just a freaking really, really solid knife. Like, pictures and videos don't do these things justice. It is like a solid piece of material. It is stout. It is rugged. It is extremely well built. And the best part is there's not another one like it in the world. All of these things are custom one-off, and not one is identical to the other. So that's
carbon fiber from Stealth Bomber.
this handle, I'm being told, carbon fiber from a Stealth Bomber. So coil springs from an MRAP, military mine-resistant ambush vehicle, carbon fiber from a Stealth Bomber. Like, that knife tells a serious story.
He's got another good question here.
Let's hear the
Yeah,
question.
When you're ready.
I'm ready.
Here's a question. If you could master any skill or any skill or craft, no matter how complex, what would it be and why?
Shout out who sent it to you. Give them some love.
Braden, I was getting there.
Okay.
Braden F.
Any skill or craft.
Any skill or craft. Or scraft, like I said.
Or craft.
Skill or craft.
That's a tricky one, man.
Find that at Michael's.
Honestly, you know what? I've always wanted to be able to sing. And I am like,
Let's get some L's in the chat.
what do you mean L's in the chat?
No, W's in the chat for the same for the heavy
Look,
D.
honestly, if I could sing like Sturgill Simpson or one of those guys that's got like a super unique, cool voice, I think that'd be fun. But it's not in the cards for me because I cannot carry a tune in a bucket, guys. I can't do it. Let's see. David Simonson, you're saying you should partner with Edison Motors. I'll tell you what. Chase and I up at Edison Motors have become pretty good buddies over the last couple of years with all the electric different projects we've been working on. And we talk all the time. And there will be sometime, hopefully sooner than later, some sort of collab with Edison because they're into cool stuff. We're into cool stuff. I think Chase and his team are doing some really, really awesome work up there. And the fact that he's bootstrapped and brought this company together out of nothing is incredible. If you guys haven't seen Edison Motors, I strongly suggest you check them out because they're doing exactly what I just talked about doing with the Mega Ram Runner. They're doing it with big rigs. Like they come from the world of logging up in Canada. So they do use these big logging trucks. And Chase was like, you know what? I want to find a better way to build a logging truck. So he literally built a logging truck from scratch using a big diesel engine, powering a generator, which powers electric motors. It's like the best of all worlds. You get instant torque and horsepower, and you get more fuel efficiency, but you still get the power and reliability of a diesel engine with no range anxiety. They're doing it right. I love those guys.
Where's Bud and the Ranger?
Okay, there's a good question. Where's Bud and the Ranger? Bud, we love Bud.
I just saw the Ranger.
Bud is like one of our best bros. He worked for us for a long, long time. Bud ended up having an opportunity to take a job driving trucks for another friend of ours here locally. And Bud likes to be on the road. He likes to just kind of march to the beat of his own drum. He does his own thing. And like I said, being on the road is something that he enjoys. And we just didn't have that much driving work for him because we only drive if we're going to a recovery or something like that. It's not like we're hauling freight on a daily basis for customers. So he had the opportunity to go work for them and they got him his CDL and put him in a truck. And so Bud is king of the road right now, driving truck. He does local hauls. He does cross country, but it's good. He kind of is like almost running his own business within somebody else's business, which is exactly what Bud needed. So we miss him, but the fact is he's literally a mile down the road from us at this other company and he's happy as can be. And we can still consider him part of the family.
His Ranger's parked right next to his trailer. I just drove by it on White Interstate.
Ranger is still
alive and kicking.
right next to his camper that he lives in.
The one that we blew up.
Yeah. Actually drop a Y in the chat if you saw the video where we blew Bud's camper up. Anybody? I don't see how many people saw
Can
this.
you pick any letter when you say drop letter? Okay.
Look at that. We got a lot of Ys. Yeah, you guys.
Holy cow!
How'd you guys like that video? I'll tell you what, that was one of my more favorite videos that we've done because it was all authentic, guys. Everything about that was real as could be. Bud had no idea this was happening. And the video showed his reaction, but you had to see it in person to really understand what was going on. When it blew up, he's just like, no, it's not my trailer. That's not my trailer. We're like, Bud, that's your trailer. He's like, no, that's not.
Better not
He
be
like
your trailer.
refused to believe it. He was like in shock for a minute. And then once he finally realized that it was his trailer, he was like, so now what? And then his new trailer rolled around the corner. It was a really cool experience. We love doing that. All right. We've got, I'm going to scroll up a little bit, guys, and just make sure that we are getting, giving the shout outs to the right people here. Sorry that we can't slow down the chat. There's probably a way to do it. We're going to continue to work on it.
If you click on these, you can freeze them and just give all these guys some shout outs and send you some gifts.
Let's see. All right. I want to give a couple shout outs. Our Family Adventures, $13.99 Canadian. Thank you so much for the gift. We've got, hey, my name is Blake. I'm from Newfoundland and Labrador. Hey, do you know Bob Porter? Because Bob Porter is one of my favorite musicians. I love his music. For some reason, I got real down a rabbit hole one day of listening to Newfie music, and Bob Porter's like my guy, and I love it. Labrador, Canada, and I've been watching your videos for a few years now. I idolize you, and it's on my bucket list to meet you someday. Well, Blake, it's on our bucket list to meet you as well. Thank you so much for your generosity, and I would love to come see what Newfoundland's all about because it's fascinating to me.
How are you pronouncing that?
Newfoundland.
Okay.
But you said Newfies.
I said they call them Newfies.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I'd be one.
You'd be a Newfie.
I don't want to be a Newfie.
Hey, Blake, are you a Newfie? Drop in the chat if you're a Newfie.
Like
I think-
Aussie? Newfie?
And then we've got Robert Tidwell. Any more Cerro Gordo content? Yes, I'm so glad you asked me that. I'm glad you asked me and not Hands because if you ask Hands
I
We
hate
wouldn't have
it.
had the same
We're
reaction.
not going.
or any of the other
They
guys,
closed it.
Cerro Gordo, we have a very love-hate relationship with that place. I love it just altogether. But guys, when we go to Cerro Gordo, it is some of the roughest living you'll ever experience. Like it is truly rough up there. It is one of the most desperately like magical places you've ever been. So
You know who knows that better than anyone? It's
Right.
Hunter and Bud.
oh yeah, Hunter and Bud.
When they lived up there for 2
Yep.
weeks. when
We left them up
abandoned
there. So guys, Cerro Gordo content. I've been actually talking with Brent a lot lately, which by the way, shout out to Brent. One of the coolest dudes in the world. Brent Underwood
Yeah,
runs
Brent.
Cerro Gordo Ghost Town. He actually just released a book not too long ago about his time, his first like 3 or 4 years in the ghost town. It's really, really good. And there's a chapter about us. So it's also, I like that. But been talking with Brent and he has some needs. One of them is he needs water. And we took a bit of water tank up there for him, but he actually is thinking about trying to figure out a way to drill. And we may go help him drill a well. The problem is this well that he needs drilled is 1,000 feet deep. And any of those like familiar with drilling understand that 1,000 foot through really rocky ground that's a very technical, tricky drill. So there's that. And then there's also, we're trying to figure out a way to get some equipment down in the 900 level of his mine to be able to continue excavating to open up some of those tunnels, because we believe that we're just maybe a few feet away of collapsed dirt into getting into a tunnel that hasn't been opened for 50, 60, 70 years on the 900 level. So yes, Cerro Gordo content is hopefully coming very soon, maybe even this summer. Summer is a brutal time to be down there, but also winter is worse because, believe it or not, they get snow and it is so brutally cold. So yes, Robert Tidwell, thank you for your $5. Thank you for the question, and hopefully you'll see this there soon. Ooh, $50 from Bison and Son LLC.
What?
Bro, your camp needs some real work to fix that ice problem in those valleys. Hit me up. Your camp needs some real work to fix the ice problem. Camper? I'm not sure what you're talking about. We do have our fair share of ice problems, but yes, it's Bison and Son or Bison and Son. Either way, thank you for the gift. And if we can figure out what ice problem you're talking about, we'll hit you up.
Why don't you give something away?
Hey, you know what? I actually want to see this, guys. Let's see. Hold on. There's one. There's a long question. I'm gonna go ahead and.
Your cabin needs some work.
Oh, Mike McMullen, also the winner of the knife. Pilot is coming from a pilot. Honest question. How does one apply to work for you? I'm a private pilot and was an ASC certified mechanic and equipment operator. I have a construction company, also welder, truck driver. So Mike, that's a good question that we get a lot of, all the time. People are constantly asking if they can come work for us. We do hire sometimes, we don't hire regularly because we try to keep the guys that we have here for as long as possible, because to be able to work with us, it takes a long time to get somebody brought up to speed and to understand the flow and the pace of our job. So it's not very often that we hire, but when we do, we put posts up on Instagram and YouTube and all over the place, and we ask people to submit resumes. You can always submit a resume to info@heavydsparks.com. But we're not hiring right now. but we do try to keep in the resumes cataloged away and keep track of people when it's time to fill a position. We'll go back and try to fill out some of that stuff.
The events of September 2024 would be.
The events of September
The
2024.
events of September 2024 will be aired. When?
Oh, Rusty. Okay, Rusty Phoenix Motors. You were actually there helping us that day. I appreciate your help with that. I know who that is. I can't remember his name.
No, what was the event?
Oh, so guys, this is actually something I've been wanting to talk to you guys about. We've been keeping a secret from you, and it's a big one. So we filmed a new show, and it's kind of a TV show, but it's something that we filmed specifically for YouTube. So drop a Y in the chat if you remember the TV show Junkyard Wars. There's gonna be a lot of people, right? So Junkyard Wars was one of like my favorite shows as a child growing up. So many people in the chat are agreeing with me. Like that is such a fun show. And then they canceled it and it never came back. And I always was confused. Like, why wouldn't they have the show running still? It's such a popular, awesome show. Well, we decided to do our own version of it called Scrapyard Kings. And we filmed 5 incredible episodes with some incredible teams, and we built some of the wildest competitions or wildest vehicles and competed in the craziest competitions you've ever seen. And we've been working on finishing the editing of that. And we actually are like maybe a couple of weeks out from releasing it. And we were going to go, we talked with Netflix, we talked with a couple of different networks about having it run on there, but we decided that this first season, we're going to drop it right here on YouTube for you guys. It is TV quality stuff, guys. I'm talking like 30-minute long episodes. There's 5 of them. And there's a whole storyline where you follow 3 teams in the junkyard building some of the craziest, like coolest stuff you've ever seen. One of the teams, I'll tell you, Robbie Layton put together an incredible team. We had Detroit Andy was another team, him and a bunch of engineers. And then we had the guys from 5 O'Clock Garage with Matt Zerbrick. Really, really solid competitors. And they built some of the wildest contraptions. We're probably going to put a teaser up here really soon. Like a sizzle, like a trailer to show you guys what the show is. If you guys like what we do and you liked Junkyard Wars and you liked and automotive based stuff, you're going to love it. And we believe it's going to work really well. And hopefully it does, because as soon as we release it and we get the feedback from you, we're going to roll into doing another season and start cranking episodes out on a regular basis. But guys, I'm telling you right now, it's one of the most fun TV shows I've ever watched. And not just because we created it, but because watching the edits, I'm like, I would sit down and watch this. I would watch a whole season of this. You're gonna like it.
Pew, pew, pew.
So
giveaway time.
Oh boy.
You just have to pick somebody. This is the Uncharted 65-liter waterproof bag. Okay.
They have to go to the website and put in the code you're about to put up there. You can't pick anyone.
Well, that's rude. Caleb doesn't want me to give it to you guys. What do you guys feel about that?
It's
Put it in the
first one
chat.
to the-
ooh, guys,
Yeah,
you ready for this? You ready for this? This is gonna be fun. We have this bag. This is an Uncharted bag. It's a weatherproof, waterproof, 65-liter. Fun fact about this bag: I shot an elk last winter.
Yep.
Corded it up and hauled it out in this bag. This is one of the most badass bags you'll ever have in your entire life. And guess what? You guys ready for this? You ready for this? Every single one of you has a chance to win it, because I'm going to give you a promo code.
Ooh.
You're going to take that code and you're going to go to sparksmotorsofficial.com right now. So what do they do?
They can choose the 65 or 100.
They have to add it to the cart, right?
They add it to the cart, put in the discount
So,
code, check out.
guys, go to our website, add the Uncharted bag to your cart, either the 65 or the 100 liter, and the first one to type in the promo code. Oh,
Buy it, right?
no, they go to the checkout, and then once they're getting ready to pay, then they put in this code and it gives it to them for free.
Oh,
The code is Live Vault, all one word, LIVE Vault. I'm gonna try to type it in the chat so you guys see it. Ready for this? I can't. And whoever gets it, jump back here on the chat and let us know if you got it, because literally anybody. But there's only one winner.
Good luck, my friend.
In fact, you know what? It's gonna pop up on our end and show us who got it. So, there's a good question. Jackknife Jim, where's he?
Man,
Jackknife Jim
man,
is a great friend of ours, like one of our actually best friends, and he was with us for a really long time. He likes to sell trucks, and that's what he does really well. He's in the service truck, utility truck, work truck business, and that's kind of where we got started, but we kind of got away from it when we started doing more of the entertainment stuff. So we still sell trucks, just not nearly enough to keep like a full-time guy selling them. And a company right down the road from us offered him an opportunity to sell a lot of trucks. And since that's what he needed to do, he needed to be able to have the flexibility to kind of work from home and, be with his family. He took the job selling trucks, but he still works with us all the time. We see him. We're still all friends. It's actually almost see him more often now sometimes when we're just hanging out doing fun stuff. And he's got a job where he's selling a lot of trucks. So if you guys need a utility truck, look up Jackknife Jim on Instagram and he'll get you a badass truck.
Hey, we got one just for Hands.
What do we got?
From the real Nico. Hands, did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Yes, that's all I have to say. That. Yes, definitely.
The question from Real Nico was, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Good one. Let's see.
Just saying, there's a positive
Hey,
comment.
John
Like
Gleich. You say, loved your auto auction video, and I'd love to see more of that. Well, guess what, my friend? We love that too, and I love the auction. That's how I got started in this business. My whole world revolved around going to the auction and finding good deals and buying and flipping stuff. So we just released that last video a couple weeks ago, and you guys all loved it. We loved it. It worked out really well. It was kind of like a test to see if people were actually interested in seeing that side of our business, and turns out a lot of people were. So we actually just came from the auction before doing this, and we're working on another one. And we're going to try to do at least one auction video a month, maybe more, depending on how much stuff we're buying. But we're buying like really unique, interesting stuff. But what we're also trying to do is give you advice on what you could potentially do as a side hustle, because I can go spend 5 or 10 grand on a special needs vehicle at the auction, something that all the other dealerships are, not interested in. And I can make 15, 20 grand on that vehicle. So the investments on that type of stuff is huge. I want to teach you guys how to do it. It may end up, in fact, it's funny. We were at the auction today, and there's another guy, one of the very few people like us that buys the really specialty niche stuff. And he's like, dude, I saw your video and I loved it, but I also hate you. He's like, because you're giving away all of our secrets. Like, this is like a well-known little secret, or like a secret that people don't know about. And it's a good little niche. So there's a lot of money to be made there. And hopefully, we don't ruin the market for everybody, but hopefully some of you guys are, ambitious enough to follow some of the directions there and go pick up some of these really unique niche vehicles at the auction, because there's a lot of money to be made.
The winner of the bag say something yet? Because I already got a guy that said,
we got a winner? Oh, look at that. All right. So guys, we already have the winner, the first person to the website who was able to use the promo code. How much is that bag? That's
$243.
so you just got a $243 bag for free. It's William Mares from Pearl Blossom, California. Found it. Nice work, dude. That's awesome. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that. It's so fun to be able to give away this stuff. And guys, we still have a lot of stuff to give away, like a lot of stuff. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I like this one. From AW is the username. I love chasing severe storms. I bet you guys could build the ultimate storm chasing vehicle. I'd love to be in a tornado in one of your creations. So would I. Hunter, who used to work for us, he's now back in Florida, but that's his whole deal. He loves chasing storms. And we had talked about building a tornado chaser vehicle, kind of collabing with him on it. So it's definitely something that's on our radar. The problem is we have so many opportunities ahead of us that we have to kind of like be a little bit picky about what we take on, because we can't do it all. And we want to make sure that what we do jump into, we can do it really well, right? Like, that's important to us. Guys, remember, if you're just joining the chat, we have a lot of stuff to give away. For example, this box of trained monkey blades. These are handmade, hand-forged knives that all have a really cool story, and these are not cheap. These are like a few $100s.
Next. That candy.
Oh, also,
detail stuff. What
guys,
do you want us to give away next?
we have
Well, you have the Boost, the Rodeo Premier,
some freeze-dry candy, which is really good. We've got those of you who know the YouTube world and Fishing with Flair. We've got his beefcake jerky, which is really good, by the way. So we're giving away some of that stuff. We're giving away a jump box, one of our new jump boxes. We're giving away a bunch of detailing spray. And guys, this is all brand new stuff, right? So we're not giving away anything used. This is all solid Premier detailing spray. Gonna give that away. Ooh, we got the Bad Flag. So this is like a flag that's made for seriously extreme environments. Like it's designed to hold up to the wind and the weather and the elements. It's good stuff. We've also got, this is really cool. You guys are gonna love this. Inside this box, we have the Spark Boost. This is a jumper box, battery jump box, and a compressor that we developed here in-house specifically for the type of stuff that we do. It's designed to jump up to 16-liter engines, right? So this thing's no joke. It comes with this really nice hard case, weatherproof, waterproof. This also doubles as a battery pack, so you can take it and charge your phone, take it camping, plug stuff into it. It's a really, really solid unit, and we're giving away one of those. So I'm gonna get back to the chat because guys, you guys are asking a lot of questions, and I want to make sure we're getting to as many of them as we possibly can because that's what we said we'd do. Heavy D, damn, you took a couple of inches off the old beard, and that's from Clit Rubs.
Oh, jeez.
Well, Clit Rubs.
Just a W in the chat.
First of all, W in the chat for that. We appreciate the $10 gift. Also, you're right. You want to know a funny story? I'm gonna tell you guys. Don't tell anybody this, but my beard is definitely shorter, and it's because I didn't know Flex Seal was flammable. I was at home a couple weeks ago, and my kids have a basketball hoop, and it's one of those ones that has like the water in the bottom as the counterweight. Well, it cracked on the bottom, and it was like leaking all the water, and the hoop kept on tipping over. So I naturally did what any dad would do, and I grabbed some Flex Seal. I sprayed the bottom of it really good, and it was actually sealing up. But the Flex Seal was taking forever to dry, and I had to leave, but I wanted to put another coat on before I left. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to heat it up a little bit. So I grabbed my torch, and I was just kind of like a couple inches away, just trying to heat it up. Flex Seal is literally explosive when it gets fire by it. Took off this side of my beard. So like it was missing like an inch over here, and it looked terrible, and it smelled like burnt hair. And so to be able to even it out, I had to go through and trim it all off. So I did trim probably a solid 2 inches off of it. And to be honest with you, I was actually kind of happy about it because my beard gets like split ends, and it's just like, if I don't trim it regularly, then it just gets scraggly. So trimming it made it come back healthier and stronger. So I'm happy with it, much happier with it. So Clit Rubs, you're right. Also, thank you for the gift. That's old Clit Rubs. Let's see who else we got here. We've got,
Where's Clit Rubs from?
I don't know, it doesn't say. Eric Van Copenole, $50. Thank you so much, man. Hey guys, found your channel recently and love all your content. Keep up the good work, dude. Thank you. Just some solid support, like words of encouragement plus $50. That's rad, guys. I want to know. Drop in the chat for me. This is a fun one. Where's everybody from? Where are you from? Let's hear it.
From heaven.
Apparently.
That same person also said.
Let's see. CC with the $9.99 gift says, I think we all want to see you guys out in the equipment in heavenly weather, all kinds of blizzards, hurricanes, etc. Look, we thrive in chaos. We love a good natural disaster or a storm or anything like that. Like, we love to be out in that, and we try to give you guys as much of a shot of that as the like real world stuff that we actually do. So if you haven't seen that, go look at some of our most recent videos. We spend a lot of time out in extreme weather, and we love it. So you can find that on our channel.
We got Australia, Guyana.
Dang, look at that.
New Zealand.
New Jersey, Idaho, North Idaho, Australia, Colorado, beautiful St. George. What's up, St. George? Texas, Pennsylvania, Hamilton, New Jersey.
Out of country yet?
Man, let's see. Anybody? We got Australia.
I got Portugal, Brazil, France over here.
I was going to say Colombia, but it's Columbia, Missouri. That was a trick.
That might as well be out of country.
Dang, you guys from all over the place. This is awesome. This is really cool, guys.
Mexico.
Hey, first, I just want to say thank you to every single one of you guys who's joining us. This is awesome. Keep in mind, we're giving away a lot of stuff, guys. We've given away a $250 bag. You know what? I think it's time to give away. Ready for this? It's giveaway time. Another trained monkey blade knife. Custom sheath. Super, super solid knives. And I'm going to give this one to, let's see here. How about,
Raise your hand if you want a knife.
you know what? Oh, dang it. I lost him. I had a good one picked out because I want to give some love to our foreign audience. I don't know if we can ship knives to Australia.
Ask Australia if we should go there.
Hold
I
on.
would love to go to Australia.
Let's see. I'm going to find that Australia name. It's slipped away. Well, we're going to have to give some love to another Australian here in a minute. We got a lot of, we're getting Argentina. We're getting Belgium.
Yeah.
Vancouver Island. Hey, Vancouver Island. That's a beautiful place. I just spent some time up there last summer. I was very impressed. One of the coolest spots I've been to.
Jason.
Clit Rubs is a Florida boy. That actually makes a lot of sense.
There's Jason Duchesne or something, Australian. Then there's
There's a few Australians
Jason.
there. Asher
Jason
Jeffs.
keeps on saying Jason, so I think Jason needs it.
All right, Jason, what?
I'm going.
Deshinis.
Jason.
DESCHENES.
ENES. Jason Deshini's from Australia, if that's how we spell it or just pronounce it. You, my friend, are the winner of another. What are these knives? These knives? $200-300?
That is $400. Ghostwood. That's from Mirror Lake Highway. That
$400 knife, guys. To Jason Duchesne from Australia. Thank you for giving us love from Australia. Thank you for. Let's see.
Knives.
Yeah, Jason Deschenes, Deschenes from Deadwood, Australia, my friend. You are getting one of these beautiful knives. I got to make sure I'm keeping. Yeah, email info@heavydsparks.com to claim your prize. You got to prove who you are, where you're from, give us a photo ID or something like that, and we're gonna do everything we can to try to get a knife shipped to Australia, which I'm sure is probably difficult because. Yeah, for sure. That's I actually want to do this, guys, because there are a lot of you being like super generous and gifting here. We got C. Carson from Rochester, New York. Thank you for the 20. We've got Edward Lee, $4.99. Thank you, sir. He didn't leave a comment with it, but that's all good. We've got, oh man, incredible. It's
First
just.
I didn't even know they could send money through it.
I didn't know.
YouTube.
Yep, they sure can. Who's the? Let's see.
I'm gonna live stream.
$72, $20. Oh, Redneck Girl,
$72 from Redneck Girl.
$20.
Oh, $20. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Chris Potter, 1999. Sorry guys, if we're not able to read you off, we're trying to keep track of all the gifts that we're getting, and it's going so fast that it's actually kind of tricky to like literally keep up with it as it's coming through. Man, there's a lot of you guys in here. This is rad. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. The giveaways that we're doing, like I said, we're just barely getting started. We got a ton more. Also, guys, for those of you who didn't know, in about 6 hours, the giveaway for our Kodiak, the big Chevy Kodiak Duramax 4-wheel drive, super low mile, the truck we're giving away right now, it closes tonight. So
there's double cash in every order. Right?
Oh yeah. Also, guys, if you order between right now and midnight, you're going to get 30 times the entries. So what's normally like $1 equals 1 entry to win, right? Well, if you order before midnight, $1 is 30 entries. $2 is 60 entries. $3 is 90 entries. If you go spend $100, you're getting 3,000 entries. It's insane. Like the odds are really good. Plus, in addition to that, we are putting free cash in every order again. Remember, it's only for Sparks Motors merchandise. So if you buy like a part or something off our website that doesn't have Sparks Motors on it, then those orders are excluded. And it's not because we don't want to, it's because logistically it's really hard to do that. So we're going to give anywhere between $2 and $2,000. So we're doubling the free cash in every single order for anybody who places an order on our website tonight. And you're going to get the best odds of winning possible because you're getting 30 times the entries. And we got, whoa,
What's NOK?
$500 from Money Waster.
What?
Wait, no, NOK. I don't know what NOK is. That's probably like,
That's not Bitcoin.
no, NOK is probably some sort of foreign currency, like the Iraqi dinar. Remember the people were giving that stuff away? You guys don't remember that. It was wild. The Iraqi dinar. Norwegian krone. What's the exchange rate?
0.096.
Oh, dude, that's like pretty much $500. Money Waster. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate that. That's huge. That's, yeah, you know what, Money Waster? You're our top gifter so far. So you, my friend, just won yourself a trained monkey blade, which is made out of the hardest steel you've ever seen in your entire life, plus carbon fiber from a B-2 stealth bomber. Money Waster, drop us an email, Heavydsparks or info@heavydsparks.com, and we will ship you this knife. Hopefully they allow it in Norway. I'm going to get back to some of these questions real quick. Guys. So Heli Pilot 369 says, bro, make more helicopter content. As a pilot, I love to watch your helo videos. That's an interesting comment because I love helicopters as well, obviously. Like I am big into aviation in general. The helicopter videos are kind of hit and miss on the channel. Sometimes they perform really well, and sometimes they don't get any views. And I think it's because sometimes it's like so far out of reach of some people, like it's not relatable, and we try to make our content as relatable as possible. But I will tell you this, I have a couple helicopters being worked on right now, including one of my new Dolphins that we've only shown once on the channel, and we haven't got it out of service yet. It's going to be out of maintenance soon here sometime. It's out of Thoroughbred Aviation in Kentucky. Hopefully sometime within the next month or so, we'll be able to get that thing back and show you guys a full build on it. We're going to do paint, we're going to do interior, we're going to do all kinds of cool stuff and document the process, because the Delphine is one of my favorite helicopters of all time. And I'll tell you why. When I got my helicopter license, one of my goals was to be able to fly like pretty much every helicopter out there, fly and own. And not necessarily own them all at the same time. Like I want to buy one, enjoy it, sell it, buy another one, just because I want to experience them all. So far, the two front runners out of all the helicopters I've ever flown, which is probably 10 or 12 different models, the Blackhawk and the Delphine are my favorite. They are the most capable, the most enjoyable to fly, the most safe. Like they're just incredible. The Blackhawk is like, obviously it's a Blackhawk. It's pretty much impossible to beat, but the Delphine's right up there with it. What I love about the Delphine is it is fast. It cruises at like 160 knots, guys. That's like 180 miles an hour. It's got seats for 10 people. It is single pilot. It's capable, which means you can fly through storms. You can fly it at night. You got full autopilot. It's a bitchin' helicopter, and it is incredibly nimble and maneuverable. That thing really gets around more places than the Blackhawk for sure. We've got another gift from C. Carson at Jim Bob Service, $50. I'm not sure what Jim Bob Service is.
Thanks, Jim
but
Bob.
Thank you. Let's see, guys. Keep dropping your questions, your comments. Hold on, let's see. How's the shop holding up in this brutal wind? This wind sucks. Fun fact, guys, you may not know this about me, but wind is my least favorite element by far. By far. I hate the wind. Hate it. It's just always at the wrong place at the wrong time. And I could never live in somewhere that's super windy. Utah's almost borderline too windy for me. It's not really even that windy here. I've been to way windier places, but I can't stand it. Wind drives me absolutely insane. It does me no good. Other than
one thing you'd want your younger self to know.
One thing I want my younger self to know.
You're gonna do some awesome stuff.
Yeah, I mean, am I just? Is it something? I mean, I would want my younger self to know that Bitcoin was going to blow up. I'd probably go back and tell myself that. But other than that, I would probably tell my younger self that I should be preparing. I should just be kind of what I've done my whole life. Continue to like learn as much as possible about everything. Like just absorb information every chance I get. Like go experience as many things as I possibly can, and just experience. Just go experience life. Mm-hmm. That's honestly like the best advice I could give anybody is if you have a chance to do something, anything, do it. Go do it. Go experience it. I mean, I'm not talking about going doing drugs and, crimes and stuff like that. I mean, maybe that's on your list of things to do, but go try new things. If it's something that you're scared of, that's even better. Something that makes you uncomfortable, do it. That is 1000% the best way to grow and feel like fulfilled and satisfied. And also to learn kind of about yourself, what you're capable of, what you like, what you don't like. Go experience the stuff. That was from Bees and Honey.
Can we do another promo thing?
Another. Oh, you know what?
That'd be fun,
guys. So for those of you who enjoyed the last promo code race, hopefully you're all at our website now, right? Because this is coming up. The website, sparksmotorsofficial.com. We're going to give you another promo code. First person to take this promo code to our website and use it gets your whole order for free. What do you want to do?
If you want to do that one, this is what it is. It's called Double Rodeo.
This was just the closest one I could reach.
Double Rodeo Pack. Brand new shirt, brand new hat, Double Rodeo.
Double Rodeo Pack.
Shirt. It's in the top 4 products at the very top of the page.
Let's see, guys. We are going to pull up this next gift for you. I'm going to try to share my screen so you guys can see exactly what it is. It is the Double Rodeo Pack. Ooh, there we go.
$140 bundle.
You guys ready for this? It's coming up right now. And
what are you sign languaging from over there?
The first person.
You need to put in the discount code.
Let's see. It's not going to let me share it, so I'm just going to go ahead and not do it right now.
You can't put the link in the chat.
The screen recording screwing up. Sorry, guys. I can put the link to the website in the chat though for sure. I'm going to put the link. Here we go. I'm dropping this link to this free item right here in the chat. And the first person to use this promo code, which is, what is it?
Live rodeo.
Live Rodeo, all one word, LIVERODEO. Live Rodeo. Go use it on Sparks Motors Official, and you're going to get the free double rodeo pack. Basically, add it to your cart, get to checkout like you're going to go pay, but then just add the promo code, and it'll make your whole order free. Thank you.
K-Bone 119 needs a big shout out. He's officially the top gifter.
Who's
What do you
that?
say?
K-Bone 119 spent $99.99 US.
He hasn't beaten Mr. Norway.
No, Norway was $50. That's what everyone's been chatting it up. He only spent, Norway was like $50.
It said 500 krone.
I know. 500 krone.
Okay.
47.
Norway
So
was
now-
47. All right, so we have our highest gifter right now, K-Bone 119. Thank you, brother. $99.99. That's wild. That's really cool. Guys, give some love to K-Bone. That's rad. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, somebody says they got it. I don't know if they did or not.
Give me a second. I'll have a look.
Bison and Son, you make great content. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Let's see. Man, we got a bunch of you guys giving like $50 and stuff. That's so crazy that we weren't expecting that. That's huge. Thank you so much. Guys.
Perfect your singing voice if you don't sing crazy bone.
Yeah, let me see if the winner came through.
Oh,
I just did.
Unforgettable Yeti. You just dropped like a total blast from the past comment. Still waiting on the Prius jump.
Yeah.
Whoa.
In 2013 or 14, we put a post on Facebook saying we would jump a Prius if the post got to X amount of likes or follows or whatever. It ended up getting there like way beyond that. But then we got sued for the clean air stuff, and anything that we did that looked like it was like reckless towards the environment all of a sudden got us in a lot of trouble. So we had to put all the stuff on hold. I'll tell you what, I can't give you many details, but it's really funny timing that you would say that.
Yeah, it is.
Tomorrow, we are launching an electric vehicle off of a massive cliff. So you will see here soon. I can't tell you what vehicle or who it is or any of that, but here pretty soon you're going to see an electric vehicle fly a few hundred feet in the air off of a ridiculously huge jump, and it's going to be awesome. So that's going to be basically our Prius jump. Maybe we'll try. Actually, you know what? We should grab a Prius and take it up there too.
That's what I'm saying. We should take them with us tomorrow. That's what I was.
Hey, jump on the classified. See if we can find a Prius.
Okay.
You know what?
There you go, the winner.
Andrew. Oh.
The winner of the live rodeo, the double rodeo pack, is Ryan Sargent from Smith Creek, Michigan. What's up, dude? Thank you. Appreciate you using that promo code, and congratulations on the freebie there. That's awesome.
Andrew Drake. $100.
Andrew Drake with $100. Okay, Andrew,
Whoa,
you are
bro.
officially the top gifter. Wow. That's crazy, man. Never gifted like this before, but you guys deserve it. Dude, Andrew, that's rad. Thank you, man. We honestly genuinely appreciate that. And guys, one thing you should know is the money that we generate from this kind of stuff goes right back into generating, creating the content that we do. And a lot of the content that we do is trying to help other people. So we spend a lot of this money trying to solve people's problems, recover people for free, dig people out of snowstorms and just bad situations. And
Prius fund right now?
a Prius
Yes.
fund?
Is that
Yes.
what this is?
Oh,
Yes, fun.
all right. All right.
Yes, fun.
Yeah, that's
I
what we're
thought
going to
we
do.
go live on the jump tomorrow for the Prius.
Guys,
fund.
change of plans. Here's what we're going to do. Tomorrow, we are doing that jump, like I said, off of a cliff with an electric vehicle. Well, all of the gift money from the chat right now, we're going to now call the Prius Fund. So everybody who donates, we'll be donating. And if it allows us to, we'll go in and take everybody who donated and we'll write your name on this car. Okay, deal? And this Prius will launch hundreds of feet in the air and probably going to make it blow up somehow. $10. Let's see. Have you heard of Dig This near Vegas? Yes, actually. Zach Gleestein, whatever it is. He's saying, have you heard of Dig This near Vegas? It's a great way for adults, kids to experience excavating. It might make sense for you guys to do something similar with your Phoenix project equipment. Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually. You guys saw the video, the Phoenix video that we posted today. Partnered with my friend and attorney and just solid businessman, Cole Cannon. Well, we built a surf park down in Phoenix, and it has an incredible artificial surf wave and a big beach and cliff diving and another standing wave. It's like one of the coolest places in the world, and it's literally oceanfront property right in Arizona. So you guys would enjoy it, and we have some room on the property down there still to do some other stuff. And doing an equipment experience site is actually a solid idea. Thank you, Zach. And thank you for the $10. We really appreciate that. Guys, we got money rolling in for the Prius fund. Any email for your investments have modular construction concept. 01 Greg Everett, email info@heavydsparks.com. Make sure you put a good subject title, explain like what the email's about. Could be the investment for the modular construction project. We love looking into all that kind of stuff. And if it makes sense, we'll get involved. Let's see. Would that knife gut an elk, JD Kennedy?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It for sure would. These are very sharp and very, very durable. Wearing our shirt right now, Kevin's Road Trips. Thank you so much. Cameron Childs, $9.99. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Oh, Cameron Childs, this is your first super on a live stream. That means I think that's your first time actually giving a gift on a stream. That's rad. Nice work, dude. Thank you. And thank you for letting it be that. Ooh, here's a good one. I'm gonna have to pick the computer up for this one. You guys ready? Let's go on a walk. There's a question in there from Mike Hawk. And he says,
Hold on. Say it again.
you got me, Mike. You got me.
Yeah. The W's in the chat for Mike Hawk.
Mike Hawk, you got me. The Nikola truck. Can't believe you got me. The Nikola truck. There's one of them sitting right there. That's the Nikola Badger. And
Nice question, Mike Hawk.
you know,
So
he got me. You know, it's interesting because we, as I posted a video, a year or so ago about buying the Badger program and the Power Sports and the Wave Runner program from them, and then we kind of had to go silent on it, and that was because the company was going through some restructuring and changing, and ultimately they filed bankruptcy recently, so that company is basically kind of no more, which is okay because we're actually no longer connected to the company itself. We own all the technology for the trucks and the UTVs and the Wave Runners, and that's us. So we kind of had to just put everything on hold for the last year or so as the company sorted out some stuff, and we were working out a arrangement with them to be able to actually do something with the stuff. I'll tell you, the Badger pickup, I don't know what's going to happen with that. And the reason for that is because building an electric vehicle is really hard. Building a vehicle in general is really hard. The market for electric vehicles has gone way down. There's way less demand. Although the Badger is a really cool truck, I drive it all the time. It's really, really cool. It's not just a prototype that looks good. It's like actually a full functioning, well, I don't say full functioning, but it's a functioning driving truck. And we may partner with somebody to build that for us, or we may never do anything with it. I'm not sure. But the Power Sports side and the Wave Runner, we will do something with those soon. In fact, we are looking at a partnership here. I can't give you very many details at all, but there is a defense contractor who is potentially interested in taking the Power Sports, the UTVs and stuff like that, the Restless and the NZT, and taking those to market and potentially building them for the military. So there's some big news coming on that whole front here very soon, and excited to share that with you. I can't say much right now due to legal reasons and different things like that. When you get into the world of big business like that, like billions of dollars and public companies, you have to be very careful what you do and what you say, and just make sure that you don't speak before you have all the information lined up. It's really important. We're getting lots of questions about the CH-46 Frog, the baby Chinook that we bought. That project is happening, but it's happening very slowly. And the reason for that is because for us to be able to do anything with that helicopter, we have to basically, there's a lot of paperwork and just a lot of paperwork that has to be done behind the scenes with the FAA and with different agencies and organizations to be able to do anything with it first. And so we have to make sure we have all that stuff lined up before we actually start doing too much work on it, because we don't want to get it flying and then all of a sudden have the FAA or somebody come in and say, oh, no, you can't do that. You can't fly that. And the reason for that is because it's a military aircraft, and it's going to be in a special category, which is called restricted or experimental. And there are some 46s out there flying. I believe Billings Flying Service, Columbia Helicopters, some of these other companies have been flying the CH-46, the Frog, for a while. And they have whole programs ready to support those. So we're working with a lot of people in the industry who know the CH-46 really well to be able to come up with the best program and the best plan to be able to use the helicopter how we want to, because we wouldn't just use it for firefighting or, lifting like the other companies use it for. Like, as you've seen with the Blackhawk, we use it for all sorts of different stuff outside of just lifting. In fact, lifting and utility work is the thing we do the very least with it, unless we're doing like a rescue mission or a recovery, which that helicopter is perfect for. So it's coming. I would say later this year, we'll have a better update for you. And that's hopefully once a lot of this paperwork and stuff kind of gets pushed through the system. We've got time for another giveaway, guys. Ready for this?
Yes.
We are going to give away. What else we got on here?
Premier?
You got Premier. Our boy
Ooh.
Premier.
Yeah.
This is brand new stuff on here.
You guys ready for this?
Yeah,
No, I'm going to give away a Spark Boost.
Okay.
Pass me the Spark Boost.
Shoo. This is, hey, there's $500 and lifetime warranty.
So, guys, the item, let's see, while we're waiting for the Spark Boost to come out, Fenrir777 says, what is your opinion of hybrid trucks like the Edison? Love them. Absolutely. First of all, thank you for the $20 gift. I absolutely love what Edison is doing. I think hybrid trucks have a very good possibility of being a big future of transportation and trucking, because you still have the reliability and the power and the range of a diesel engine, but you have the efficiency and the immediate, torque and horsepower available from electric engines. And I think, honestly, they're onto something, and I think it's going to be huge. So thank you for the gift and the question. Brad Mitchell. Oh, Brad Mitchell. Sorry, man. You slipped through the cracks. It's, again, there's a lot of you who have given gifts and we haven't called you out yet. We're going to continue to try to go back and catch up with everybody. But Brad, you've given over $200. Bro, that makes you our highest gifter, like, so far. Thank you. That's Brad. Brad Mitchell. Big shout out to Brad Mitchell. In fact, Brad Mitchell, for being so rad and supporting us. You, my friend, knife time. This is a $400 knife. It is unique, one of a kind. No others like it in the world, because they're all custom handmade individually. So each one is a little bit different. Train monkey blade made out of, what's this wood from?
That's deadwood from Mirror Lake Highway.
So this is deadwood from Mirror Lake Highway right here in Utah. Incredibly well built, super nice, super unique knife. And Brad Mitchell, you for supporting us, just took this one home. Thank you. Now it's time. You guys ready?
Right.
Spark Boost. Yeah.
Whoever doesn't win this, there's only like 60 left on the site.
Oh, okay. So I was just told that our Spark Boost here, which is actually very popular. The customers that have bought it are loving it. It's working really well. Like I said, it's an air compressor. It's a jump pack. The retail price is $500, but it comes with a lifetime warranty. Also has a light on it. Comes with a weatherproof case. And I was just told that we only have like 60 of these left on the website, but this one is going to somebody for free. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Here's how it works. Remember, you're going to go to the website, sparksmotorsofficial.com. I'm going to give you guys a link right here, so it's even faster. Let's see. Here we go. I'm going to drop this link, and then you guys have to go to the site, add it to your cart, the Spark Boost, and go to checkout. And then at checkout, you're going to punch in this promo code that I'm about to give you. First person to use this code is taking home a $500 jump box for free. Just like that. Absolutely free. You guys ready?
This gives me anxiety.
Are you ready? Here we go.
Slightly gets turned on.
The promo code for the free Spark Boost is Live Spark Boost. All one word. LIVE Spark SPARK Boost BOOST. Go to sparksmotorsofficial.com, add to the cart. First one to get it wins.
I didn't know how to spell that.
So here in a minute, once we see the order come through, we will let you guys know who won that. Can I charge my wife's clam rattler with the Spark Boost? I would talk to
Yes.
I would talk to Clit Rub about that, but I'm pretty sure
Hold
yes.
Let me just show you
That
something.
it would. Oh, you know what?
As long
I'll-
as
no.
it's a USB-C.
I'll do you one better. What do you think those will do to your wife's clam rattler?
Jeez.
You can hit the force start button. You, my friend, are in for something. I don't know what it is. Let's see.
You're in for new clams.
$20 from GRA says, help Ballarat Ghost Town neighbors of Cerro Gordo in Panamint Valley with a new roof. It will make good content, good deeds, overall good work. I know you guys can knock this out. Okay, we'll look into it. Can't promise that we'll do it, but and here's the thing, guys. Anytime most of the missions and the recoveries and the charity work and that kind of stuff that we do comes from you. We'll get emails from you guys saying, hey, this person needs this problem solved. There was a crash here. They need you to recover this. And most of the times when we jump in on these recoveries, it's because we heard it from you guys and you recommended it. So please, please, please always email us if you have like an opportunity that you need help or you know somebody needs help. info@heavydsparks.com. We can't help everybody. We wish we could, but we do our damn best to help as many people as we possibly can. And it's because of you guys. So we're all in this together, helping people out. So if you know somebody in need of assistance and the type of stuff that we do, and it's not just like, hey, go give them money or go give them this, like that's not how we operate. We like to solve problems for people. So if it's somebody like Cerro Gordo and they need to figure out how to get, 90 yards of concrete to the top of a ghost town mountain in Death Valley, well, we're the guys to solve that problem. And we solve a lot of problems like that. Man, you guys are awesome. I want to give you guys another huge shout out for just being here in the chat and commenting and engaging and interacting with us. I know who
Got it. He's got it right here. Whoever asked for this, it's yours.
John R.
Juan. J-U-A-N. That Juan?
Juan.
J-U-A-N.
Yeah, Juan.
Juan?
Yeah, that's Juan.
Juan or R?
Juan R. just asked for some beef jerky. So you know what, Juan R.
Coming your way.
Email info@heavydsparks.com and we'll shoot you some of Fishing with Flares. Incredibly good beefcake beef jerky. I suggest you guys check them out. Flair's done a really good job with it. This is some of the best jerky I've tried, and the flavors are legit. The meat is absolutely high quality, and it's really good stuff. It says our tender, thick-cut jerky is naturally smoked and made with the finest ingredients, and I can personally attest that he's not lying. This stuff's legit. It's really good. Juan R., send us that email. Juan R. Gonna send us that email. All right, guys. Let's see. We got some more questions.
Do they not want the spark boost? No.
It's invalid.
Oh,
Live Spark Boost discount code isn't valid for the items in your cart. Try it again.
Do it.
It's gonna work for somebody. Sorry, guys. I'm not sure what happened. There was a little technical difficulty.
That's because somebody already got it.
John Gates.
Yeah. It's not
John
valid because somebody already
Gates,
got it.
Manville, Texas.
Where are we at with
John
our
Gates, Manville, Texas? You got the spark boost.
where are we at with our Prius fund?
We need $2,000.
Set
Yeah,
a
I
goal.
found a few. They're like 2,000. There's some in Idaho Falls that are a little cheaper.
We needed to at least run to go down the hill and make it off the jump.
I found one that runs. Talked to a few people, but yeah, our fund isn't quite there yet, but it's getting there. I don't know how to tell what our total amount is at this moment.
Sorry, guys. We're just doing a little bit of digging here to make sure that we get this fund dialed in because we want to go jump this Prius for you. And this would happen tomorrow. And guess what? We'll go live and show you the whole thing. And we're going to take Starlink with us, so it's going to actually be a solid feed. All right. We're going to get back into.
You got one guy asking about your giant Hummer wrecker.
Oh, yeah.
World's
We've seen some
largest
questions
6x6
about that.
wrecker.
So the world's largest 6x6 off-road wrecker, which is a Humvee that we are building using MRAP axles, which, by the way, fun fact, the axles on that vehicle are from an MRAP. It's the same coil spring steel that was used to make these knives. So it's legit stuff. That project we're taking a breather from it. It took a little bit of a backseat because we had to finish the Blackhawk landing barge that we had down at Lake Powell. And then we had a couple of other kind of more time-sensitive projects that had to be done. It's coming. I can't tell you when. I'd say we probably get to work on that thing hopefully midsummer.
Yeah, the motorhome are hanging out together.
Yeah, bring it back. And we have a lot of projects like that, guys, where we'll start a project, get moving on it, and then it'll have to kind of set aside because we have something else more, pressing come in. And that more pressing stuff is usually like we have to build a rig for a rescue, or we got to get something ready to go down to Cerro Gordo Ghost Town. So some of that stuff is just a higher priority and takes the shop's bandwidth.
K-Bone 119 said another $200.
K-Bone! $200?
K-Bone, you guys, I mean, man, that's incredible. Like, guys, K-Bone 119 is just like, I don't know, man, you're really generous. I'm kind of speechless. That's so rad. Honestly, thank you so much. He says, I love to see you guys helping people that are down and out. Man, that's one of the main reasons we do what we do. We love it. It's fulfilling. I almost feel selfish sometimes doing the service for people because it just feels so damn good. Like it's an incredible thing, and we couldn't do it without you guys. So K-Bone, you literally just like helped pull somebody out of the mud, or even better, helped recover somebody's loved one. Like the money doesn't go to waste. We try to use it.
Launch a Prius into the
Yeah, that one actually is probably gonna launch a Prius, but that's all. It's all goes to the same place. It's all good stuff. Guys, we're gonna go down here and try to get back to some of these questions. Let's see. I'm fat. Can I have some jerky? Oh, you know what? Alan is a wizard. You're right. Who drop a Y in the chat if you guys want to see Alan on the next live stream. I don't think he knows how it works, and I'm not even sure if he would understand what was happening, but it'd be a good time to have him here. Drop a Y if you want to see Alan in the chat. Oh yeah, we got a lot of Ys rolling in for old Albert.
Yeah, Alan's in.
That's right. Alan, guys, Alan is just as much fun as you think he is. The dude is an absolute, like, just phenomenon. He's a very unique individual. I've never met anybody like him, and he's even quirkier and more fun in person. So I think we'll have him jump on the next stream. Let's see.
Dave, just for all these awesome people that have continued to stay on here, you got over 1,500 people. There's just a live promo.
Oh,
Live 20% off for anyone. And
hey guys, I just learned that for those of you who are on here supporting us and joining us, on our website, I told you we're giving away the truck tonight. The giveaway ends tonight at midnight, and you get 30 times the entries, plus you get double the free cash in every single order. Well, Caleb over here just threw up a live promo code. It's live 20% with the percent symbol. That's going to get you the percent symbols on there.
It's on there.
The promo code, I'm going to drop it here in the chat. Live 20%. That's going to give you another 20% off on your order on Sparks Motors Official. So you're still getting the 30 times entries. You're going to get free cash in every single order, and you're going to get entries to win that really, really cool Kodiak that we're giving away tonight. So there you go, guys. That's just kind of a thank you to. I understand that not everybody's going to win something here tonight, but we're going to have a lot of people. We're going to take care of you the best way we possibly can. Hey,
on occasion.
Do you guys want to do?
When the occasion arises.
Do you guys want to do a walk around on my hangar? I don't have a ton of stuff in here right now. We cleared it out because we had some helicopters and stuff being moved around. But I can show you guys like our gym, and there we go.
This before you go down.
Okay, before we go down, guys, it's time for another giveaway. This is detailing supplies from our friends at Premier Detailing. Premier is ran by a friend of ours named Parker here in Utah. Parker has one of the most legit detailing companies I've ever seen in my entire life. And the reason I say that is because the work they do is ridiculously good, but the service is even better. Like, they're just legit. I've never had a single complaint about what Parker and them do. And since they do such a good job, they decided to develop their own detail spray. So right now we're going to play a trivia game. You guys ready for this?
Ooh, trivia.
The winner of this trivia question is going to win the ceramic spray, the pink soap, the blue magic, the all-purpose cleaner, and the glass cleaner. This is a full detailing bundle. Oh, I guess there's more. While he pulls up more, I'm going to get your trivia question ready. You ready? Give me 1 second, guys.
Wes S.
Wes S.
Yo, bro, you're the man. $200
for the
Thank you for the Prius jump.
Hey, these guys are getting the full deal. This is a 24 by 36 inch towel and premium foam cannon.
Hold on, is the winner going to get the promo code, or is the winner
No,
going to
the winner.
The winner gets.
All right, guys, you ready for this? It's trivia time.
Oh.
Here's how this trivia is going to work. We are going to drop a question right now. The first person who puts the correct answer in the chat is the winner of this trivia. You guys ready? Let me know if you're ready. Ready? Here we go. What is the chemical symbol for gold? Here we go. Here we go.
What is it? So I know to watch for.
There we go. There we go. It is. We've got our guy right here. Magnum Mike.
Magnum Mike.
AU is the correct answer. Magnum Mike.
Magnum Mike.
Yeah, right. Brother, you just took home the whole detailing kit, plus the foam cannon, plus towels. Like, this is a legit detailing kit. How much is this worth? It's probably a few $100.
Yeah, you're at 200 bones.
All right. Who was it?
Put his email in here. Magnum Mike, please put your email.
Magnum Mike. Drop your email on the. You can comment on.
Email us. It's gonna get lost.
Actually, email us. Yeah. info@heavydsparks.com. Magnum Mike, hit us up and claim your free prize. Let me ask you guys this: who wants to do another trivia? Anybody?
I do.
Raise your hand.
I do.
Let's see, Caleb Ball. I had an ad right as you asked me the question. Sorry, brother. We don't control the ads, but David Burns, I don't think you did respond before Mike. Mike is the first AU in the chat. And guys, keep in mind, it's really hard to use the chat for anything like real, like precise. On our end, we're seeing that Magnum Mike is definitely the first one that had AU. So if you guys are ready for another one, we'll do it right now. Let's see. Somebody's saying that's BS, and I want to make sure it's not really BS before I give him shit.
I looked it up, but
I'm looking at it right now. Magnum Mike's the first one. Who's
Okay.
the first one on my end too.
What's our next prize?
We've got Forza on Diesel's face.
Whoa, we're gonna give away these Forzas, these Rockwell shades.
Oh, all right.
All right,
You guys ready for this?
I'm in. Oh, you take my.
We've got some Rockwell glasses. These are what, a couple $100, $200?
Yeah.
The Rockwell Forza. Rockwell is a new company. It's not a new company.
Sunglasses.
It's a company that belongs to a good friend of ours. They make incredible watches and incredible sunglasses. This is the Rockwell Forza. These are just a few $100 pair of sunglasses. And we are going to
They are awesome. They're my
hit you
favorite
guys
glasses in
with
the
a
world.
trivia question. Ready? Here's how it works. I'm going to ask you the question, and the first person to drop the correct answer in the chat is taking home a brand new pair of Rockwell Forzas. Again, that's a few $100 value for free. And the question is, which actor voiced both Darth Vader and Mufasa?
Yes, I know.
I'm ready for this one. This is going to be an exciting one. Which actor voiced both Darth Vader and Mufasa? Oh, there we go. James Earl Magnum Mike again?
Jeez, Magnum Mike on the.
I mean,
ball.
technically he spelled Jones wrong, but damn.
Jeans. You could go with Jack Glaze.
Oh yeah, that's Magnum. That's James Earl Jeans.
James Earl G. I mean, from what I'm seeing, guys, Magnum Mike got it.
If we were playing
That was
if
so
we were
fast,
playing
but he didn't spell it correctly.
Jeopardy, he would not have gotten.
Okay, hey, you know what? The rules are rules. Magnum Mike,
What are the
congratulations for getting it right, but you spelled incorrectly, and therefore you, my friend, are not the winner this time, which
It's okay.
it's
You
probably
won
good. Yeah,
something.
you already won something. It's probably good too, because we would probably have a mutiny if you won again. Now, the next one in line was
Yep.
James Earl Jones.
Zach Glastein. James Earl Jones. Congratulations, my friend. You just took home the brand new pair of Rockwell.
Yeah,
Glasses.
brother.
Mike McMullen says, I guess I just bought the Spark Boost because the code didn't work. So how many entries do I get? Oh, you know what?
15,000.
Bro, you guys ready for this? Mike. So you tried to get the free Spark Boost, but obviously the code was already used. But guess what? You just got 15,000 entries to win the Kodiak. So that's probably going to put you right close to the top of the most amount of entries anybody has. That's really awesome. Like, that's really good. Let's see. W, dude, $200. Hope this helps with the Prius and keep helping people out. Hey, Wes S, thank you. That's awesome. We are going to take that money and put it right into launching a Prius off the cliff tomorrow. Like we said, we do it, and it's happening. And what's cool about this is this has been something that's needed to happen for over 10 years now. So thank you for whoever reminded us about the Prius jump, and thank you to every single one of you guys who's been donating to make it happen. These funds are going to go straight into to launching a Prius, and we're going to go live. That's going to go live tomorrow as we make it happen. So thank you so much. We've got another super gift from Man of Randomness. Hey Dave, where did the Mega Ram go? I've been watching your show for a long time. Mega Ram Runner, we answered this earlier in the live, but it is up in storage right now. And we put it in storage because it wasn't emissions compliant and we had some issues with the lawsuit. It's a long story, but long story short, it is currently parked and it has been parked for a while. And we are looking at some different options to get it out of storage and bring it back to life. And when we do, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a full video series right here on YouTube just for you guys to show you exactly what we're doing with it and kind of its resurrection, its rebirth, you know? So thank you for the super and thank you for the solid question. All right. Let's see. I see a lot of you guys sending the same message over and over because it hasn't been responded to. That's okay. I have no problem with that. It gives us a chance to make sure it doesn't slip through the cracks. So as long as you're not like spamming the chat, then we're good to try to go back and address some of that stuff that's being asked multiple times.
You do the walk around.
It says y'all need to remember, just because it shows it first on your screen doesn't mean you were first. It's wherever transmitted to them first. Oh yeah. So Lawson 1199 makes a good point. Just because if you answer a trivia question, it shows on your screen like very first, we're all seeing the chat like as it all kind of comes together. And every computer that we have here, we have multiple computers pulled up with the chat, and it's showing the first person to get it correct, and we confirm that everybody shows the same one. So it's as close as it can be. Maybe you were before somebody else, but according to the way your internet connection worked and the way that you're interfacing with YouTube, it put you at a certain place in line, and we're all seeing the same thing. So Lawson, thank you for the explanation there. That's right.
Wes does need a knife. Wes donated another $200.
Did he really?
Wes, no, the same one that I was just gave a shout out.
Oh,
to. Wes S.
Yeah, Wes S. You know what? Wes S.
Give a knife.
Guess what, brother? Wes, I need you to, if you're still here, I need you to choose right now. Wes S., pick your knife. Do you want the carbon fiber from the Stealth Bomber, or do you want the ghost wood from Mirror Lake Highway? Let's see if Wes S. takes his pick right here. Project Mega Flag. What's up, brother?
What up, dude?
I love the Mega Flag. That's awesome, dude. When you guys were in town, I had a really busy week, so I didn't have a chance to really catch up with you, but it's awesome. You guys are doing some really cool stuff with that, and hopefully we can put that out on another truck. Did Wes S. respond? Is he still in the chat? Somebody drop a comment on Wes's.
Right there.
Wes S. Carbon fiber.
On, Jaime.
Wes S. Carbon fiber. All right, brother. That's you.
Dude.
From a real B2 Stealth Bomber, you're getting like a $400 trained monkey blade knife. Please send us an email, Wes. It's info@heavydsparks.com, and we are going to. Oh, Newfie needs a knife. To say it right, like some people from Newfoundland, they call them Newfies. There was a.
What's up with the Nicola Badger? LOL.
Do it for everyone to see for.
You guys want to see a tour?
Yeah,
There's not a ton going on in my hangar right now because I got a bunch of stuff pulled out, but we're going to take you guys on a tour if you guys want to. Ready for this? Let me get a drink first. All right. Ugh. When does the Freedom Bus come back to a recovery video? That's a good question. The Freedom Bus, this staircase, guys, up to our podcast loft. I'm going to show you here in a minute. It is a little bit aggressive because we tried to be like conservative with the space. Look at that. It like goes straight up spiral. So I'm going to show you guys just a kind of a quick nickel tour of the hangar. This is the workout space. We've got Force USA workout equipment, which it's like home workout equipment, but it's commercial grade. So it's actually really sweet. It's held up forever. We got our free weights over here. We got a couple of machine weights. We got a squat rack over there. Also, we have something that many of you may have experienced when you were younger, but you haven't in a long time. That right there, drop a Y in the chat if you've used the pegboard. Turns out the pegboard is brutal, guys. It is extremely difficult, especially the older you get, the more weight you put on. It's very challenging. We got our ice bath over here. We have another elementary school throwback. Climbing rope, anybody? Here's a fun fact for you. I can climb the rope with no feet, hands only. I shouldn't have ever done that.
You should do it.
You want me to do it right now?
Yeah.
Hold the computer. Let me see. Hold on. Hey, I want you guys to drop a gift in the chat if I can make it all the way to the top of the rope
You ain't making it, bro.
with no feet. Arms only. Ready?
You ain't making it.
Hold on, I gotta get some chalk.
Should we move the expensive truck first, or
Nah. This is weightlifting chalk. Nah, I'm just gonna go cold
Hey,
turkey.
Dave, I got some. You can get these peach rings.
She got making the peach rings.
Come get the peach rings.
Fat boy.
I don't know if this is a good idea, guys.
I can tell you for me, it's not a great idea.
Are you
Been a
doing
while
this
since
live
I've
right
done
now?
this. Yeah, dude. I'm either gonna fail live or be it.
It's better this than doing better.
You remember the gym rope in junior high? Are you sure you want to do this?
It feels good.
Yeah.
You wearing gym shorts. I said I might come climb the rope.
Hold on, I want to see what the chat's saying. What's the chat saying?
Chad's probably telling you not to do it.
Hey, do you got an extra pair of gym shorts? I kind of want to climb them.
Here, Jaime, check it out.
You tell me to stretch first. Got some people saying fail. Some people say send it. Why does Hands get so much hate? You know what? That's a question that Hands would love to know the answer to. Why does Hands get so much hate, guys? Anybody? All right.
Hey, what's up? I guarantee he makes it to the top.
Okay.
We're gonna see if Dave
I
can get
have
to the top
full
of this
faith.
thing. Wow.
All the way. He might slide
The
down like
world
monkey.
is watching. The world is watching.
Boom. I knew
At the
it.
top.
Wow.
I knew it.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
Hit the beam. Touch the beam.
How does he come down? Oh,
He actually came down smoother. I would have slid like donkey.
Still got it. I don't know how I did that, but
He's gonna need to take a press now.
tell me you're not impressed. Come on. Let's see. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy.
Wow. I was
Let's see.
I was pretty impressed.
He got it. Hell yeah. No feet. That's right. No feet. Hands cool. You just got to understand the sarcasm.
Thank you. Finally, someone understands me.
What is a? Oh, I thought it was the shrimp emoji.
Why do you smell like menthol?
Probably the stuff on my hands. All right. Let's finish the tour here. Over here,
All right.
Hey, I'm impressed.
we have some of our
Jaime.
random electric toys. We got the DTV shredders, electric. We got the Segway go-karts. We have a ridiculously fast, I think it was a 110 three-wheeler, and now it's bored out to like 200 to 300. It's a monster. Got the kids' bikes. Got my Husky. Got my Turbo Harley. Got the Porsche. This is the Taycan electric. One of the fastest cars I've ever driven in my life. We have the Badger, one of two. We have another hanger that's got another some more stuff in it. We have the Blackhawk, which is currently down right now. I'll show you. That's some maintenance happening. Over here, those are Blackhawk engines. Out getting some inspections and some maintenance. Over here, we've got the sauna. Up there, I've got all my food storage, water storage, fuel storage, food, medicine. I've got probably a year worth of supplies up there. Like that's my oh shit container, worst case scenario. Over here, we got more storage. We got the lever rack systems, which are legit. Camping gear, forklift. We got workbench over here, battery chargers for days, bathroom, shower, bedroom upstairs. And like I said, we have another facility where we have a bunch of others. We got stuff scattered all over the place. So we try to keep this hangar as open as possible just so that we can like get in and out, especially when we have aircraft coming in here. Believe it or not, we can fit 2 helicopters in here, which is crazy considering the Blackhawk fits in here. All right, guys, I'm gonna head back up to the studio and do some more giveaways.
Dave. Andrew Drake, shout him out. He's donated 120, 50.
Jump on here.
Andrew Drake.
Andrew Drake.
All right, Diesel, you're up. It's
My
all you,
man.
man. Take the computer.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Take the reins.
Speaking
You
lines.
just showed everything back here and it's filthy.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry for the filth,
Maybe that-
guys.
Hey, you guys like pepperoni pizza with jalapenos and banana peppers? Because I do.
Go ahead.
Ask me some questions now.
Yeah, ask me some questions. Just to me. Yeah. You guys got to talk to Dave a lot. Now that's my turn. Good thing I know how to read. Also, Andrew Drake. Andrew Drake, right? Big shout out to
Listen,
you.
man, you can't be walking around a lot. You gotta sit still and read the comments here.
Give me
Oh.
a slice, Dave.
These, I can't read them that fast.
Oh, jeez. Josh Bennett, hands, stop crying.
Stop crying. All right. Let me get down to business.
Hey,
Down to
can
business
you-
here.
Can you just address the hands thing for a little bit?
Hold on. This day, foot raced my kid and let Avery Shelf judge the race right before he brought your semi up snowed in series. Logan came with Snowcat. Can you guys give a shout out to Maverick? Maverick, what up? All right. All right. What happened to our monster truck careers? Well, I'm going to be honest. I would love to get back into driving some monster trucks. COVID hit and they didn't really need us to try and help fill the stadiums anymore because they couldn't. And so our trucks kind of got put on the back burner. And now everyone is like really good. And I want to get back in that monster truck and compete. So who's watching? Who's watching live stream over there? Am I talking loud enough? This is my first time live stream. I'm so nervous. Boxers or briefs?
Garments.
Yeah. I'm probably more of a brief guy. Myself. A little more support. Can you beat? Oh man, it went the
How's
wrong
the
way.
Bro Camino holding up?
Bro Camino's doing great. It's in the showroom. It could use a nice spa day to get out, get a new lift pump, and back on the road. But everyone loves seeing it in the showroom, so I feel bad taking it out of there.
What's your favorite truck to drive?
The Bro Camino.
We want to know this though.
What do you want to know? 1 Gorilla versus 100 diesels. Who do you take? Well, I guarantee.
I want you to ask them.
Well, I'm going to give you my answer first. Actually, I'll ask you first. 1 Gorilla versus 100 of me. Who you guys got your vote on? And I'm going to vote for 100 of me, and I'm going to tell you why. Because each one of me is coming back with a gorilla best friend. We're not fighting. We're going to the jungle, and we're all making a gorilla friend. We're coming back, and there's going to be 100 gorillas and 100 diesel Daves.
Your favorite place you've
Yeah.
ever been? Shout out Jake.
Shout out Jake Peterman.
$20.
$20 for Jake Peterman. Am I doing it right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you do it? $20.
And now he says,
You're the man, Jake Peterman.
what's your favorite place you've been?
Favorite
and
place
like
I've ever
to go
been?
again?
No, that's a tough one. Brazil. I went all through the coast of Brazil on a little motorcycle for like 4 months of my life in Brazil. Had some of the nicest people I've ever met. But I have also been to like Thailand and South Africa and swam with the sharks. And I mean, the whole world is my oyster. And I just want to get back out there. I want to go somewhere where I haven't been, like maybe Iceland. Or maybe one of you guys know somewhere cool to go. What?
How many likes to shave the beard?
Should shirt my beard? Shave my beard?
Oh, jeez.
Is that a real question on there?
Donation for Diesel to shave his beard.
I don't think there's a real thing on there.
I don't know, man.
They're not saying that. That's you saying that. Nice try. Nice try, Alex. That's fake.
Dan, don't.
Well, it's not coming through on mine, so I think you're making it up.
Well, just pull it off. Show him it's a bar. How many knives are we giving away?
That many.
Cats are
1
Cummins.
second.
I like Cummins.
I'm giving.
But I also like
sizing the
cats.
discount. You can give away 1, 2,
The
3,
Kenworth
4,
has a
5, 6
Cummins in it,
knives.
so it's really awesome.
Yes.
Let's see.
Easy Daniel Wilson.
What do you say? What do you say? That's not true. Oh, shout out to Greg Everett. Nice.
They,
Would I sell the Camino? I mean, I don't think so. Everything's for sale for a price, really, but it's going to take a lot of money to get that Camino from me. What's up, Caleb?
You want to do a Sparks Motors official race discount race or no?
Yes.
I just got you a code that you can do.
You want me to do a code or you want me to do a trivia question?
Do another code.
Okay.
Do people like
For-
codes
for
or a
what?
trivia question?
Yeah, do you guys want to do a code race? See who's the fastest on the keyboard? Or you guys want to answer a question?
This is just $100 off any product. You throw
$100 off any product, he says.
Sparks Motors product on there, 100 bones.
Yes,
Trivia.
I would.
Trivia.
I would come to
Trivia.
Australia to do
Trivia.
a series.
Trivia.
I definitely would come to Australia.
Jeez.
Okay, trivia.
Oh, I love trivia.
Let me see. Trivia.
It's got to be something they can.
Sparks coming up with the
Ooh.
trivia.
Yeah, I got it.
Or should you try and guess Sparks' weight? You got a trivia question?
Hey,
Trivia, what is this for $100 off?
This is, yeah, but they'll need, after they win the trivia, they'll need to email us to get the code.
Okay.
Oh, you caught me snacking.
Yeah. I just wanted them to know that I wasn't the only one snacking. I free ranged over here while you were
Just
talking.
don't show this.
Are you watching me on your live?
Mhm.
How am I doing? Am I doing all right?
Guys, I'm watching Heavy D's live.
Shout out Logan Maxwell for $5.
Logan Maxwell, $5. You the man.
David Burns guessed 225. That's pretty close.
That's
We
pretty
doing
close. That's
it?
my
Real
weight
trivia,
right now,
real
actually.
trivia,
All right, hey,
Real trivia. Here comes real trivia for $100
it's time.
off. It's
Another trivia question. You guys know the rules. The way this works is I'm going to ask a question. You
are going to answer that question in the chat.
Good
First
luck.
person that shows up on our end with the correct answer is winning. What's the gift on the prize?
$100 off.
Oh, $100 gift card to our store. So that's awesome. You can go buy some pretty cool stuff for $100. That's basically going to be a promo code that we give you right now. Here we go. Ready?
Wait, my thing's not.
What country has the most natural lakes in the world?
Cheetos. Nope, it's not Cheetos.
EU-US?
There we go. Andrew Dawson. Andrew Dawson. Canada, buddy.
Canada. Nice.
Hey, Hoser. You
Hey,
got it right.
Hoser. Take off, eh? Hold on. Somebody just.
Sean Wilson?
Yeah, Sean Wilson, 1999, drinking some Relight after that rope climb, homie.
Oh, we got
Drinks-
Sean Wilson in the
yeah.
chat.
Drink
Sean,
some Relight.
my 1 gallon jug is full of
Oh,
Relight
it really is.
now and every day. So thank you, homie. A huge shout out to Redmond, by the way.
Yeah, Redmond's the
Redmond
best.
Salt, they make Relight. It's like, you don't give me the chat.
Well, keep me in it. Let me
Redmond's
hang
like
out with you, but have
A
fun.
1,000 times better than
You just do it
Liquid
by
IV
yourself.
or any of these
Really
other
right here.
ones. Right here. Actually, hey, Sean, if you're still in the chat, you want to do a giveaway?
See if they want me in the chat. Or if they
Drop a
want to
comment,
do it
Sean,
themselves.
if you want to give
Ask
away
a
a
question in
Redmond
answer in the
care
chat.
package. Somebody keep an eye open for Sean's response.
Do they just want to see my shoulder and my left ear? Or they
Mike McMullen, how tall is Sparks? I'm about
Sean
6'1".
left twice.
Still here,
He
homie.
keeps moving.
All
it
right,
over.
Sean, are you down to do a giveaway for a Redmond care package on the next trivia question? Guys, Redmond Salt, they do
Let's do it.
drink mix. They do like the best salt and seasonings. But more importantly, they're the most legit company we've ever worked with by far. They started as a partner of ours and they quickly became like family. So I love Redmond, not only because they have like kick-ass products, but it's an even better company full of great people. So Sean is the chef for Redmond. He also does a bunch of other stuff for the company, but he's our chef when we go do adventures like Snowed In, Lake Powell. He's the guy that makes us the best meals we've ever had in our lives. And he has been with Redmond for a long time. And so he's going to step up with a solid care package. And when Redmond does care packages, they go all out. They do like, they don't skimp on anything. So you can expect like something pretty legit. So if you guys are ready,
$200 care package.
Huh?
$200 care package. They've got buttloads of stuff.
is that what Sean said?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be easily that. These guys are very, very generous with their time and resources. So if you guys are ready, the next trivia question, remember how this works? Real quick recap. Drop your question below or drop your answer below. First person to get the right answer in the chat that we see is going to win the Redmond care package. Let's see. Sean. What's Sean saying? We got it at least. Okay. You guys ready? All right. Here's one. Who wrote the novel 1984?
Jeez, dude.
Or
Oh, there we go. Avram A.V. Sawyer Moore came up with George Orwell. You, my friend, are the winner. Congratulations. You are taking home a Redmond Salt swag pack. And if I had to guess, I'm going to assume that they're going to probably put a bunch of this Relight in here, which is a daily electrolyte drink mix. This is something that everybody should be drinking. And I'm not like joking. And I'm not just saying that because they're, partners of ours. I go through probably 3 or 4 of these stick packs every day, but they also offer salt and seasoning. They offer cool merch, apparel. They got pre-workout. They got immunity booster. They've got a full lineup of some of the coolest stuff in the world. But like I said, more importantly, it's just a really, really solid company full of really solid people. So Avram A.V. Sawyer Moore, congratulations on getting the trivia question correct. Thank you everybody else for participating. There's a lot of really smart people in here. That's not an easy question. I'm sure some of you were Googling it, but with how quickly, some of you guys are responding, something tells me some of the stuff right off the top of your head. Who's ready for another trivia question? Should we do back to back? But how about this time?
You've been on for over 100 minutes right now. There's only 4.5 hours left.
Oh, wow. Guys, just a quick reminder. There is 4.5 hours left for our Kodiak giveaway. So if you want a chance to win, now here's what's really unique about this truck. I literally bought this truck planning on building it for myself. I wanted a new tow rig. I wanted something big and beefy and cool and unique. So we bought this 4-wheel drive Kodiak with really low miles. started building it to be my own personal rig, and then the guys talked me into giving it away. So it's built to my exact specs of how I wanted it. I wanted this truck built with super singles. I wanted the LBZ Duramax. I wanted low miles, and this truck is it. It's everything. It's perfect. There's 4.5 hours left for you guys to enter to win. And remember, we have a promo code on the site right now. So not only do you get 30 times the entries, like Mike McMullen earlier bought a Spark Boost. He got 15,000 entries to our giveaway. 15,000 entries is ridiculous. That's a lot of entries. So if you want the bonus 30 times entries, plus you want free cash in your order, plus you want a 20% discount, go to sparksmotorsofficial.com, use the promo code LIVE20%. It's live, LIVE, numbers 20, and then the percent symbol, and you're going to get 20% off your order in addition to all the other crazy stuff. And I really hope you guys do it because this truck's really sweet, and the odds of you winning are actually really, really good because we don't have as many people enter like the lotteries and stuff like that. Like, it's a much smaller group with a really cool prize. All right, let's see. We've got time for a few more. I'm going to try to get your questions answered, guys, because there's a lot of I'm going to try to answer some of these questions real quick. Trivia for Dave, Cummins or Duramax. That's not really trivia. It's more of a preference. And it's a tough question because I've owned one of each. I've owned pretty much 10 of each trucks, maybe more. Duramax is a fun truck to drive for, like, I don't know. I like the Duramax. My Brodozer monster truck was Duramax powered, but I have to say I'll always go back to a Cummins because we've tested all those trucks head to head, like the Power Stroke, the Duramax, the Cummins head to head in towing tests, and the Cummins wins every single time. It just has better, in my opinion, torque range. So you're only running at like 2,000 RPM, and that's like the sweet spot. Whereas a Duramax or a Power Stroke, you're running closer to like the high 2s or even in the 3s to get the power out of them. And I'd rather run lower RPM because it keeps your engine alive longer. So I'm currently driving a brand new Ram 2025 Cummins. Oh, guys, by the way, if you haven't test drove the new Ram, they put a new transmission in the truck. And I know people talk, a lot of bad things about Dodge and Ram because of the transmission issues they had over the years. Well, they fixed them. This new 8-speed transmission is solid. It is the most enjoyable truck to drive I've ever driven. The power is right where you need it, always whenever you need it. Like, it's not hunting for gears and shifting all over the place. The 8-speed transmission knows the sweet spot every single time, and it's legit. So I strongly encourage every single one of you guys to go test drive it. And if you're in the market for a new truck, look into a Ram because I was a Ford guy for the last 10 years, and Ram completely won me over with his new truck. Let's see. Oh, Moto Rocker. Bro, you've been driving the Cybertruck for months. You're right. I bought a Cybertruck brand new last April or May. And the reason I bought it is because I wanted to, I hated the Cybertruck when it first came out. I still think the design is super goofy. I thought Elon was trolling us all, but I wanted to just at least give it a shot and see, what's it capable of. I bought it planning on, jumping it or, blowing it up or doing something crazy with it. Well, I ended up loving driving it. It's really fun to drive around town. It's like driving a go-kart. Having said that, I got bored of it. I missed having an engine. I missed engine noise. I missed performance. I missed being able to not worry about how far I could drive without the battery running out. And since I put 37s on my Cybertruck, the battery was going down really a lot faster than the other Cybertrucks. So long story short, it was fun, but I wouldn't drive one forever. I like diesel powered vehicles. I like combustion powered vehicles. Combustion engine is it's more enjoyable for me. It's my roots. And so I am now driving a Ram Mega Cab. It's a dually. It's the new 2025 model, and I freaking love it. Good question though. Let's see. Alex Cruz, do you know sign language? No. A few things, a few basics, but I am fluent in Spanish and Portuguese. A little bit of English.
Shout out all those people sending money.
Yeah, we've got Pelagic 6 just gave us $50. Thank you so much. He says, agreed. My 25 limited mega cab dually is the best Ram so far. Oh, did you get your truck already? Pelagic, whatever it is. Because not many people have taken the deliveries of their new 25s yet, but everybody who has, I know, has absolutely loved them. They're legit, really nice trucks. I'm going to go back up and just shout out, give some love to Plendle21X. Thank you for the $5. We appreciate you. Gerald has a question. Heavydsparks, guys, right now I'm going through the chat and I'm trying to get through as many questions as I can. So if you ask one, hang tight because I'm probably going to get to you. Gerald says, Heavydsparks, will we ever see you do a cheap car challenge with Cletus McFarland? Probably. We're talking about doing some content with Cletus here pretty soon, heading down to Florida. Every year, Cletus, his crew and our crew get together, whether they come out here for Snowed In or whether we go down to Florida for, a Freedom Factory race or something like that. And it's about time for us to do something. So we will probably be doing something with Cletus here very soon. So Gerald, hopefully that answered your question. And maybe we will do a cheap car challenge. That's actually sounds like a great idea. Let's see. Jake Peterman, forgot about when the Freedom Bus is going to come back to a recovery video. So our recoveries, we don't really plan them. They just happen. Like we'll get a call, somebody's stuck, we got to go. And depending on where they're stuck or what their situation is, that's how we determine which vehicle we're going to take. So I don't always know what we're going to take, but I'm always looking for a reason to take the Freedom Bus out because it's the best. Driving that thing is one of the coolest and most unique experiences you'll ever have because it's rear engine. So you don't really hear the engine noise. You just hear the sound of the axles and the gears and the tires just kind of like ballooning around on the ground. It's really fun to drive. So we will take your request into consideration and try to get that thing out as soon as possible for another recovery because I would love to as well. Why did I go Hitachi over Sani? So some of you may know that I recently signed a partnership with Hitachi. And I was with Sani for a couple of years. And I'll tell you what, Sani, I went into the Sani relationship very skeptical because Chinese made equipment, it's notoriously not great, right? It's cheap, but it's not good. Sani was a totally different story. I had nothing but positive things to say about my Sani equipment. It all worked exactly how it's supposed to. As far as bang for your buck, it's hard to beat Sani because they come in at a very competitive price, cheaper than a lot of the other stuff on the market. And they have a great warranty and they back it up. So I was happy with them. However, I mean, comparing Sani and Hitachi really isn't even like a fair thing to do because Hitachi's been making machines for decades. They've been making specifically excavators and loaders and haul trucks. They don't go build a bunch of different pieces of equipment. They focus on a few pieces and they do it really well. So the technology, the comfort, the speed, the power, the reliability, the ergonomics, everything about a Hitachi is just perfect in my opinion. And so I'm really proud to be a Hitachi partner. Their loader that we got, the 310, is one of the nicest, most smooth machines. It's like a Cadillac. It really is so sweet. And their excavators are fast. They're powerful. So I switched over to Hitachi because in my opinion, it's a premier brand, one of the best out there and a great company to work with. And I am really happy that I did because their equipment, which we haven't shown too much on the channel yet. We've shown a couple of new machines, but not all of them. You'll see in the videos, it's really good stuff. Like it works extremely well. Let's see. I'm going to keep on going up and hitting some of your guys' questions. Tim R, why is Hands always miserable? Believe it or not, Hands is actually a good time. Hands gets a lot of hate on the channel, and I think it's because Hands probably has the worst job out of all of us because he has to make sure that nobody dies. He has to make sure that everybody arrives on time. He has to make sure that we don't make too big of messes wherever we go and we can clean them up. Like there's a lot of stuff that Hands does behind the scenes. So if you had the same responsibilities that Hands does, you'd probably be in the same boat. Just a little bit nervous. Guys, just a heads up. It's we've been at this for an hour and 52 minutes. We're going to wrap this up at the 2-hour mark. So another 8 minutes. We might go live again a little bit later on, just for another quick little round of like giveaways and trivia. So just keep that in mind. If you want to jump back on and see us, we probably will be on in a little bit. Who's that? Let's see. Chris Potter. Dude, thank you, man. $99.99. That's really, really, really cool of you to do. We appreciate your support. And everybody who's super gifted. Like seriously, I really apologize because we try to go back and see the list of everybody who's gifted, and the chat moves so fast it won't let us. But he's asking if we've ever done a Hummer H2 build, and the answer is no, we never have. And it's only because the H2 it can be a cool platform, but it requires a lot of work to get there. It's a tricky one. They can be cool, but there's a lot of work that you have to do to get to that point. So we've just never had the need to do one yet. Where is the fail of the year, says Brigham Barlow. Brigham, that's a great question. 3 or 4 years ago, for the season finale or the series finale of Diesel Brothers, we did a live auction where we auctioned off a ton of our builds and cool stuff that we had built over the seasons, and the fail of the year sold at that auction. I think somebody got an actually really good deal on it. I think they bought it for like 40 or 50 grand. In my opinion, that thing was worth like 80 to 100 because it was really cool because it actually worked.
It was sick.
Tell Phil to email you in about his order. You just keep spamming the chat. Just tell him to email in about
Phil,
his order.
Phil, send an email to cs@sparksmotorsofficial.com for your order. We'll jump right on it. Make sure you're very clear what your order number was, what the problem is. And that goes for anybody who's having a problem with your order. It's just cs@sparksmotorsofficial.com, and we'll jump in and take care of you. Robert Cutts says, how is Redbeard doing? Redbeard's doing great. Even though he doesn't film with us anymore, he's still a good friend of ours. And he actually just opened up a wellness clinic.
Yeah.
So like a sauna facility, ice bath, that kind of like recovery type stuff up in Park City. It's really cool. So Redbeard is a homie for life, good friend of ours. And something you may not know about Redbeard, he is one of the most enjoyable people you'll ever spend time with. Like, he is just a damn good time. We love Redbeard.
We should live stream from his ice baths.
Yeah, maybe we'll live stream with Redbeard next time.
Now that we're a live stream, guys.
You're closing off real soon, but you need to give away the bad flag. You should probably bad flag in the poll.
Oh.
Giving it away.
Guys, who's ready for trivia? Anybody? Trivia. This is a bad flag. And what's cool about the bad flag is it's super rugged, heavy duty, holds up to like the elements way better than anything else. And it comes with a pole that has suction cups, right?
Yeah.
These suction cups you can put on the window of your truck. You can put them on anything and it holds really well. So we've got a flag plus a pole. And if you guys are ready for trivia, drop a ready in the chat for me, please. Wait for it.
Ready.
All right.
Jeez.
All right. You guys are ready.
I'm ready. I'm in the chat.
Here goes. For the bad flag and the poll, the trivia question is, now remember, if you're new and you're just joining us, all you got to do is drop the correct answer in the chat, and you have to be the first one with the correct answer that shows up on our end. Okay. Dave Kiley is a troll.
I'm a troll.
That was really rude.
That was rude.
All right, here we go. The question is, what is the only U.S. state that grows coffee commercially?
Albania.
That's not a U.S. state. Hands is out.
Kenya.
Oh, there we go. Wait. Ben Borst, my friend. You got it right with Hawaii.
Oh, I didn't even.
Ben Borst, send us an email, info@heavydsparks.com, to claim your bad flag and poll. That's a $200 deal right there, right? Yeah, a couple $100 for free. Guys, before we go, we're going to do a couple more rapid fire trivia questions because we've given away 6 knives and we still have 4 more to go. These knives are over $400 each. They're extremely high quality, made out of some of the hardest steel you'll ever see. And the handles are all custom built out of either carbon fiber from a B-2 stealth bomber or ghost wood from the Mirror Lake Highway here in Utah. They come with a custom case that's molded to each knife perfectly. They're legit. Now, if you guys are ready for the next question, I'm going to pull it up right now.
That, you know who that was?
Who?
That's Jerry Rubley.
Jerry
He
Rubley.
said,
Shout out Jerry Rubley. What's up, man?
He's the man. Hey, he wants to win something. Jerry, Taco Bell? You want a Taco Bell gift certificate? You got to get this right.
All right. If you guys are ready, this question is for another trained monkey blade knife. $400 value right here. What is the only mammal capable of true flight? Here we go. Who got that? Mr. T-Dog. Not only were you the first answer with any animal, you were the correct answer. A bat is the only mammal capable of true flight. So you, my friend, are taking home a trained monkey blade. Email us, info@heavydsparks.com, with your name and prove it's you, and we'll get this shipped out to you. Now, we have 3 more knives to go. And these are all the carbon fiber from the B-2 stealth bomber, and legit, like some of the nicest knives you've ever seen. I think you guys are going to really like these. Like, when I hold this knife, it feels like a piece of hardware. It feels like heavy in my hand. Eric liked 20 bucks. Thank you. We appreciate the super, dude. That's awesome. Here we go. Next question. If you're ready.
Dude, Andrew Drake. You got to shout out Andrew Drake.
Again?
Andrew Drake.
Again, Andrew's
Oh, Andrew
over
Drake's the
200 with all combined now.
Oh, dude, Andrew. That's really cool, man.
Andrew.
Thank you so much. Shout out Andrew Drake for the donations here. That's awesome. You're going to help us make a Prius fly tomorrow. Now, next question is, what planet is closest in size to Earth?
Mars?
Nope. Oh, who got Venus first?
Mars?
Pelagic 6.
Wait. No.
Oh, no, Spares. Yep, Spares. Nice, dude. Pelagic 6 almost got it, but you, my friend, Spares, your username, just took home a trained monkey blade with the carbon fiber handle from a B-2 stealth bomber. That's awesome. Email us info@heavydsparks.com to claim your prize. 2 more, guys. 2 left. We're going to wrap it up after these 2 go. Ready? Somebody said, where's the Prius fund? Or what's the Prius fund at? We don't know. We can't see what the total is on the supers yet. We'll add it up here soon and let you guys know. Like I said, there's a chance we may go live here again in another little bit. Just to give you guys one more quick round of stuff before today's giveaway ends, just to make sure everybody has a chance to enter to win. So if you guys are ready for the next, Phil, thanks again. Love you guys. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate you. We've got, here we go.
Can you heavy rescue my debt?
Can we heavy rescue your debt?
Isn't that PDS.com?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
We
PDS
just
debt.
used that
Yeah.
on Sunday.
I got a trivia question for him.
You got a question?
I got a trivia question.
Go.
Are we doing another trivia?
Yeah.
Are they ready?
Next
Everybody
question, guys. The way it works, we're gonna give away this knife. Drop your answer in the chat. First person to show with the correct answer takes home the knife.
What is the only country that doesn't have mosquitoes?
What?
Only country that doesn't have mosquitoes.
And they actually don't have snakes either.
Russia?
Russia.
Albania? Russia?
Iceland.
There you go. Boom.
Anthony Lizaraga.
Nice.
Congratulations, my friend. You took home the second to last trained monkey
I
knife.
can't tell you how many times I thought of moving to Iceland because there's no mosquitoes.
Honestly, that sounds really nice. No mosquitoes in Iceland. Actually, we got anybody from Iceland in the chat? Drop a Iceland.
Yeah, is that true?
Actually, don't drop Iceland because everybody's saying Iceland. Anybody from the chat? Let's see.
Drop an Iceland. Drop. That's true. There's no
Do the
mosquitoes.
do some Diesel Brothers.
Diesel,
tribute for the OGs.
Diesel Bros trivia for us OG fans.
Okay.
Okay.
What was our first build on episode number 1?
No.
No.
'Cause I think we had a couple.
I'm not giving away a prize. I just want to know if they know.
We had a couple.
Further
Free
back.
Willies.
Let's go back to like the Facebook days. Oh, okay. Here we go. This question is for our OG fans. You guys ready for this? Last knife. Whoever gets this question correctly gets the knife. What was the first truck we ever built and gave away for Built Diesel 1?
I know what it was.
There we go. Larry Zimmerman guessed Ram. And you're right. It was a Ram. Built Diesel 1 was a Ram
Do
2500.
you remember where it went? Who won?
Ashton Barton from
Larry.
Sedalia, Missouri. Ashton Barton was our first winner ever. Yeah, he was awesome. That was really cool. Good guess, Larry. Shoot an email to info@heavydsparks.com with your name, prove it's you, tell us information about you, and we'll get this knife shipped out to you. So, guys, we just gave away how many of those knives? We gave away like $5,000 worth of knives. We gave away a bunch of detailing supplies. We gave away a spark boost with $500. We've given away some other gear, and we still have more to give away, which we're probably going to do here on another live. But guys, before we go, I'm going to make sure there's a couple more questions that we want to get to. Also, keep in mind that on our website, the promo code LIVE 20% is going on right now. If you just use that at checkout, it's going to take 20% off your whole order. The giveaway for the Kodiak ends tonight at midnight, so don't miss out on that, because right now you have the best odds of winning, because we're doing a 30 times entry multiplier, which means every dollar you spend is worth 30 entries. Where normally $1 is one entry, one is worth 30. So, for example, Mike or Mark, who bought the Spark Boost earlier, He spent $500 and got 15,000 entries. That's legit. All right, here we go.
Sri Lanka. Wow.
It's not a real place.
What happened to the engineer with long hair that you poached?
Joe?
Joel? Are you talking about Joel from Overkill?
Wait, poached from who, though?
I don't know. That's
It
the
would
only.
help.
That's the only one I can
Somebody
think
asked
of.
about Chavis.
Chavis. Haven't heard that name in a while. Chavis was season 1, maybe 2 of Diesel Brothers.
Travis is doing good. He makes pieces for guns now.
Let's see. There was one that said thoughts on Sea Boys. I think
Coolest dudes on the planet.
Sea Boys are like genuine homies of ours. Like we love Sea Boys, good dudes. Some of the what you see on YouTube with them is what you get in real life. They are very real, very just rad guys and good friends of ours. We love them.
Reckless.
Try to get this last. I'm with you guys. Just bear with me 1 second. Make sure we're trying to get.
You with him? Are they asking to let us go to dinner or what?
Yeah,
They're
wanna go to
saying?
dinner.
Let us go.
I don't think anybody wants to go. They're all still hanging out.
I thought you said
Andrew Drake, again, thank you so much for the donation. Eric Licht, $50. Thank you so much. What's the discount code again? Is it live 20?
Live
Yeah,
20.
it's live 20%. So all one word, LIVE, the number 20, and then the percent symbol. That's it. That's the code for 20% off. We're gonna put it here in the chat, guys.
It's for Sparks Motors official gear.
Let me ask you guys this. If we jump back on here in a little bit, do you guys want us to? Should we do another live? Like a shorter one? We're already 2 hours deep right now. I feel like we still have so much stuff to give away. Getting a lot of yeses. All right.
Someone said sure. Do they want it or not?
Come
Barbara Wago?
Sure.
That's pretty passive aggressive, Barbara.
I guess.
Kendra DeLang says more
If you're
trivia.
not
You know what? I think so too. I think we may round up a handful of more prizes.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Who thinks that we should do the live trivias weekly? That way, everybody gets a chance to win. We give away stuff. We get to hang out with you. We all chat. Yeah. Everybody seems pumped on it.
Hey, give me an appropriate number.
So
48.
Huh?
7.
No, but like
here's what we're going to do, guys. One last trivia before we go, just because you guys are awesome. We're going to put together the ultimate care package with all the beefcake, beef jerky, all the crazy candy. And guys, the reason why this is here is because this is all available on our site. So if you want some legit candy or some awesome snacks with the beef jerky, we got all this stuff. You can even buy corn nuts, right?
no,
Not on the store.
no, sorry, none of that's just snacks for you, Dave.
Oh,
All that stuff.
Relight.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Here.
we've got all this.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Relight. We're gonna put together like the ultimate care package of just like treats, drinks,
Gas
snacks.
station snacks.
Basically, like the ultimate gas station run for this last trivia question. So if you guys are ready, here it comes. Ooh, here's a good one. Ready? The question is in technology. What does HTTP stand for in a website address?
How to talk.
Harry Ticklish Travis Pastrana.
Very ticklish, Travis Pastrana.
Transfer
Oh.
protocol.
Anthony Lizarraga. Again,
What is it?
it stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Anthony Lizarraga, you are taking home the ultimate snack gas station run
Nice.
bundle. It's going to have all sorts of stuff in it, from beefcake jerky, from crazy candy, from our friends at Relight. We're going to hook you up. So congratulations.
Nice job,
All right, guys, we're going to wrap that up. Oh, yeah. Andrew or Anthony, email us, info@heavydsparks.com. Let us know who you are, what your comment was, prove it to you, and boom. There's somebody's, would you say you should do heavy D questions? Okay.
Can
You know what?
do
I'm
one
gonna
more
do
thing?
one more gas station bundle. Ready for this? This is a heavy D question. Ready? What is the name of my middle child?
Can I answer it?
No.
I'm on the live.
Hands.
Greg.
Right there, David B.
They spell it
Devin
right?
B. He did not spell it right.
No, keep going.
Devin B. You guessed well. Oh, there we go.
Thomas.
The correct spelling is Thomas Wacaster. Bo. That's awesome. You knew that. Appreciate that, man. Guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Oh, we just got another super right here. Chris Potter. He's asking if we ever done the Hummer H2 build. Again, no, we have not, but it sounds like we probably need to, especially people like you supporting us. Love you guys.
Before we get off, we
Wait.
should announce the
These are
winners.
people who won during our giveaway, the 2 Crush winners
They happen to
and
be
the
on.
bike winner. We haven't announced these anymore.
Oh, guys, I have some news. So during our Cody or the Goliath giveaway that we've been running, we have like promos within the promo. And what's the Crush winner?
So we're flying them out for the experience.
Oh, so guys, we gave away during the giveaway. We gave away basically a chance for you to come spend the day with us, like crush cars, go on a recovery, do whatever it is that we're doing that day. And 2 people are flying out to spend the day with us. So winner number 1 is Josh Houseman of Cromwell, Indiana. If you're on here,
Nice,
Josh,
Josh.
congratulations. Winner number 2 of the spend a day with us experience is Andre Newgarth from Jasper, Alabama. Now, next up, we're going to announce the winner of our Harley.
So excited.
So we haven't announced this yet. You guys ready for this? This is a good one. That's a really nice bike, $20,000 bike probably. And we have not announced this yet. So the winner is Raphael Podkanowicz.
Podkanowicz.
You got this.
Podkanowicz.
Oh, I like that.
Podkanowicz from
Podkanowicz.
Clifton, New Jersey. Congratulations. You guys can
Raphael
see the name in the chat. Let's see. Are you going live again tonight? Riley? I think so. You'll have to wait and see, but we might jump back on here and just do another round of trivia. I know it's getting late for East Coasters. You guys are about 10 o'clock right now, so a lot of you guys are going to be signing off, but we still got Central, the Midwest, we got Mountain Time, and we got Pacific Time, and the Californians are probably just barely getting off work, so they're just barely joining us. And we got people from all over the country, actually all over the world. We've got people from Australia, New Zealand. I've seen Belgium. I've seen Norway. I've seen France, Sri Lanka. We're seeing them from all over the place. All right, guys, thank you. We love you. We appreciate the support. Couldn't do this without you, and the fact that you've all been on here hanging out with us means the world to us. So we really appreciate it, and we will see you soon.